Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another live stream for UFC 270. We're going to watch the UFC 270 pre-fight press conference. I don't know how entertaining it would be, but I figured get on again. We can talk about the fights. I mean, I could talk about these big UFC cards forever. Ciryl Gane, Francis Ngannou. I think Brandon Moreno and Deiveson Figueiredo will be at the press conference. So maybe it'll be interesting. Maybe it won't. But either way, I'll get on here. Me and you guys can talk about all the fights coming up. It is January 20th, which is insane to me. The year's already starting to fly by. We are at 1,984 subscribers. So we are 16 subscribers away from 2,000. So who knows? Maybe tomorrow I might actually hit 2,000 subscribers, depending on when we might pick up a couple tonight or whatever. What's going on, Niles? Thank you for coming to the live stream. I'm glad you made this one. We've missed you. You've been dearly missed. I'm happy you're in this one. Guys, if you're watching this right now live, don't forget to like the stream. I greatly appreciate it. It helps push it out to more people. And hopefully we get an interesting press conference. That's all I can hope for. That's all we can hope for. I don't know if it'll actually start on time. It's supposed to start in about 15 minutes. But truly with the UFC, you never know. But I'm thinking this one's going to be on time just because of who's supposed to be there. Just 4 guys plus Dana White. So I'm thinking it might be actually on time. If you guys have any questions regarding anything MMA, go ahead and send it in the chat. If not, we're just going to hang out, chill, have a relaxed stream, and get ready and watch the press conference. French fries. Well, thank you for stopping by. Constantly growing. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Appreciate you guys very, very much. You guys are in every stream. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Even if you just stop by and send a message, but you got other stuff to do. Yeah, I can imagine. Memorizing that sounds insane. I don't know for sure at this point. But are you going to watch the press conference at all? I have a feeling this one's going to be either very boring or very interesting. I think it's probably going to be just kind of boring. But for me, it's just when these. I know you're a new subscriber, Matthew. I've seen your comment, but for me, when we have a big fight week like UFC 270, I like to try to stream as much as possible because there's so much that we can talk about in regards to the fight, and this is just a perfect opportunity. Just kind of watch the press conference halfway, talk about certain things that are said. Discuss the fight or things that I may have forgotten to tell you guys about the fight. You guys ask questions about the fight. Give me your takes on the fight. I just, during a big fight week, like a big UFC pay-per-view, I try to stream as much as possible. So thank you for stopping by. I'll try to catch the presser, but I might be busy by then. Yeah, it's supposed to start in like 15 minutes. So who knows? We'll see. I can play the audio through my stream. And it lets me do that. So we can be lucky for that. 3 out of 4 speak English, so that should be decent. Oh yeah, very true. The only one that doesn't speak English is Deiveson, but he has a little bit of English, doesn't he? I don't know. How does the audio sound? Does the audio sound all right? I was messing with my volume knob earlier, and I don't know if I got it exactly back where it was. So let me know if the audio sounds like a proper volume. I would greatly appreciate it. Also want to know something that kind of proves that Francis is always improving. Look how good his English has gotten. Yeah, he speaks pretty well. Did you see that clip I sent in the Discord chat? Okay, audio sounds good. Thank you, Niles. Did you see the clip I sent in the Discord chat where Francis said the most hilarious thing in an interview? Someone asked him about the coach thinking of him as a son, and he didn't understand what the guy was saying. It had me laughing my ass off. None of them really like each other, so it could be entertaining. I hope it's entertaining. For me, the press conferences don't really ever get me crazy excited, but I always like to watch them just to see, even if we can extract 1% of information from it, I'm happy to watch it. And sometimes there ends up being gems. You never know until you watch. You never know what can end up happening. For all we know, Deiveson Figueiredo punches what's his name in the face in the stare down. I will never complain about your audio anymore after hearing the old audio again recently. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I never thought that audio was bad at all, but going back, it's like almost unbearable to listen to. This new microphone, as expensive as it was, I think it ended up costing me about $1,000 for the entire setup for this microphone, the cables, the boom arm, the interface, the audio interface, the cloud lifter. It ended up being about $1,000, but it was worth every penny. I want to have the best audio and video quality on YouTube. I know the streams aren't as good of quality, but the lower the latency you want, the lesser the video quality is a little bit degraded. So I'd rather have almost an instant interaction with you guys and lose a little bit on the quality, which you guys told me that's what you would like anyway. Uh, Hungry AF, Joey, what's your favorite meal? Spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. That's my favorite meal, probably, honestly. What's up, Joey? Hope you're having a great day. Love tuning in whenever I can. Ready for this press conference. Thank you, Andrew, man. I appreciate you always stopping by. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad you're loving the channel. I appreciate you very much. You're the man. And I'm ready for the presser, too. What's up, Sanjay? What's up? What's going on? I'm assuming that you were starting to type, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing, Sanjay? Dude, I'm about to get a spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Chick-fil-A is better, though, but Popeyes is pretty good. Did Chael lose his show on ESPN Plus for his altercation and idea? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Maybe they just have a pause on it. I don't know. I don't actually watch Chael too much. Chael is. I used to like him when he first started his channel like a couple years back, maybe like 3-4 years ago. But I know you're new to the channel, but I don't watch any of his content. He's comically wrong. He puts out 5-minute videos saying absolutely nothing with an intro and outro and an ad in there for like 2 minutes. I don't think you can get anything valuable from his content. But, you know, if some people do like it, teach their own. What fight are you most excited for? What fight am I most excited for? Gotta be the main event. Francis Ngannou versus Ciryl Gane gets my heart pumping. I am so excited. You have Francis Ngannou, who just has this crazy, incredible knockout power. He's finished everyone he's ever fought. Then you have Ciryl Gane, who people consider the new breed of heavyweight in the UFC, bouncing always on the balls of his foot, bouncing around the cage, throwing technical strikes, pumping the jab. It's just so versatile. And you just take those, you know, those two styles, which are so contrast, and you put them in together, and they're both high level. I absolutely love this stylistic matchup, and I cannot wait for Saturday night. I'm not necessarily rooting for one guy or the other. I really like Francis Ngannou. I really like Ciryl Gane. I've been a big believer in Ciryl Gane for a long time. I've been a believer in Francis Ngannou. I like both guys. I wish both guys the best. I hate to even see either guy lose. So for me, just watching, it's not about rooting for one guy or the other. It's just about seeing these two guys with these skill sets and how do they match up with each other. And we're going to get some questions answered on Saturday. So I'm really, really excited for that main event. I think that main event is absolutely phenomenal. I think it's such an amazing clash of styles. And styles make fights. You never know. Styles make fights. So I'm really interested to see how it goes. Bruno Kane is my chicken place. Okay. I'm happy to see you're doing good, Sanjay. And Ngannou be giving too many folks brain damage. Okay. Everyone at heavyweight can barely even speak English. Like, I watched James Lynch's video with Curtis Blades, and it would just sound it worse than Stipe. Yeah, man, but I think he has a speaking issue. So I wouldn't say too much about that. You know, that's probably pretty messed up. I think it's an actual issue with the way he speaks. But yeah, I haven't really paid attention. I haven't been watching too many heavyweight interviews, to be quite honest. So I've never really noticed it. On a scale from 1 to 10, what are the odds John faces the winner on Saturday? I would say a solid 8. Solid 8. I'm fairly confident that John Jones fights the winner. It's just a matter of contract negotiations and as John can stay out of jail along those lines. I personally believe. So, but only time will tell. Uncle Chael can do that. He's the goat of every living thing. Yeah. If Francis loses, who's next? I think if Francis loses, maybe he does leave the UFC. If he loses, because UFC ain't going to want to pay him. And if he loses, they have the couple months of exclusive negotiating period with him. But after that, I think if Francis can kind of go do whatever he wants. So if he loses, I think he probably leaves. But if he does lose and he does stay with the UFC, I wouldn't mind to see the Stipe trilogy for the next shot. You know, do Ciryl Gane versus John Jones, then do the Stipe trilogy with Ngannou. Winner gets the next title shot after the winner of Jones versus Ciryl. Let me take a drink real quick. Keep the questions coming, guys. Keep the questions coming. If you haven't already, like the stream. Ugh. Joey, what was your prediction? I've seen so many I can't remember. I took Francis Ngannou by third round KO. I think that Ciryl Gane's very technical and very good, but nobody's ever really pressured him. And I think there is openings there if you do pressure him. And I think Francis Ngannou is not going to be worried about pressuring him. He's going to pressure him. He's going to throw 4, 5, 6 punch combinations, wild looping punches, some straight down the middle. And eventually he's going to find that chin. And also, I don't think Ciryl Gane's going to be able to take him down. But if Francis wants to fight somewhere else, can't they just match the offer? Yes. So the way I understand that it works, okay? If sorry guys, I'm still a little bit sick. If you fight out your contract within the UFC, okay? I know this is the way it works. I'm not sure about the exact time periods. It could differ from contract to contract. But for most contracts, from what I understand, is you fight out your contract, and the UFC has a 3-month exclusive negotiating period. So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but just in case maybe you don't understand what I'm saying, after you fight out your contract, the UFC has 3 months. You cannot negotiate with anyone else but the UFC. After that 3 months is up, you can go talk to whoever you want. You can go talk to Bellator. You can go talk to PFL. You can go talk to Rise, and you can go talk to One Championship. And you can field all these offers, right? And let's say Francis Ngannou goes through the 3 months, and the UFC can also waive that period if they want. Let's say Francis goes through that 3 months, and then he negotiates with Bellator. I'm just making up a organization. And he signs a new contract, a 5-fight contract. He gets $1 million each fight, okay? And he signs on the dotted line for Bellator. Francis then has to take that exact contract and take it to the UFC. And the UFC can say, I match that. And that means essentially the same contract he has now signed with the UFC. So I hope that made sense. If anybody needs any more details, just ask me in the chat. What's going on? Keep out. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you very much. Always tuning into the streams. Other than Sean O'Malley, who do you think is super overrated in the UFC? Right now? Whoo. Jeez Louise. I can't imagine if that was mine. Who is super overrated in the UFC currently? I can't, for some reason, I always have a hard time answering this question. Let's go take a look at the rankings, see if something can jar my memory. I don't know. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head right now. I don't know why. I'm having some brain fog. I'm having some brain fog right now. I can't think of anyone. Gane is gonna knee him in the liver like Coach Fernandez says it happened, and he's gonna TKO him. Okay. Where are you from? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. After you said yesterday, saw some more Gane fights. He does poke eyes. Also, he does punch people's eyes. Yes, he does. He's always pawing. I hope there's no fluky ending to this fight of some weird jab or something, or some weird eye poke, and it ends the fight controversially. Like, if Francis wants to do boxing, can they just match the other? Or is that different? I don't know. That's a good question, French fries. I don't know when it comes to boxing. I would guess so, but it gets a little dicey. Especially, like, let's say boxing offers him like 50% pay-per-view revenue. The UFC could kind of match it, but challenge it, you know what I'm saying, in court. And then, like, what Bellator did with Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez signed with the UFC, and then Bellator said, we match it. But Bellator doesn't do pay-per-view, so they couldn't offer pay-per-view points, which the UFC was offering pay-per-view points to Eddie Alvarez. So what happened is Bellator tied it up in litigation, where basically it was going to be 2, 3, 4 years of Eddie Alvarez trying to fight Bellator. Maybe he eventually wins, but he loses 4 years of his career in the process. So basically Eddie Alvarez had to then just go back to Bellator. And he ended up getting to a deal with them for like a 1-fight deal. And then he left. Do you think another promotion can rise to rival the UFC? And if not, why do you think it is that the UFC has become the top promoter? I think they were just really first. I don't think another promotion can ever really rise to rival it entirely. I think the UFC will never let it happen. They'll just always have kind of a stronghold on the talent. They're really, really good at finding talent, building stars, and it's the brand that is just massive for the UFC. So, God, I'm hyped for the heavyweight fight when I woke up today. I'm so excited. One more day. Paddy's pretty overrated considering he barely won his first fight. I guess you could say that, but I feel like a lot of people don't. I haven't seen a lot of people saying Paddy's some elite fighter. So that's why I don't get the vibe that he's overrated per se. But I understand what you're saying. Do you think Cejudo should come back straight to a title fight? At bantamweight, I'd be okay with it. Anywhere else, absolutely not. If Figueiredo loses, let him come back and fight Moreno for the title. I actually really want to see Ngannou box Fury. Team Stone Cold or Team The Rock? I like both of them, but I'll say Team The Rock. I just seen Dana talking about him on Jim Rome. Who? Talking about who? Who are we talking about here? Wilder versus Ngannou box. What'd he say? Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe that. Have a good stream, Joe. I'll probably rewatch after the presser. Sync it and sync it. Okay. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, I'm going to be able to play the audio of the presser through here, but I can't play the video. That's for sure. I cannot play the video. I will get taken down, but you guys will be able to hear the audio here in a minute. What's up, Fast? Thank you for joining us this morning on James Lynch's stream. I appreciate you, Fast. Appreciate your support. Guys, if you're in this stream right now and you have not liked the stream yet, do me a favor, go down below, click the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. And if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I'm always doing streams like this. I will be doing a live post-fight stream on Saturday night. So you can join me for that, for post-fight analysis on Saturday after the fights. And we're going to get ready and watch the presser here soon, I hope. I do not need this at all. Hide that. Basically, same thing. He wants Hamzat to fight as much as we do, and they're working on it. He said, wanted to keep him active, but because COVID stuff, it's hard to do. I highly recommend everyone in here to go watch the James Lynch stream. If you haven't yet, yes, the link is in my community tab. You want to find that stream from earlier this morning, you want to watch it later, it's in the community tab on the channel. I had fun. It was weird talking to another person. I'm just talking to an empty room for a while and talking to another person. I'm glad you enjoyed it, French fries. I'm glad you watched the replay. Guys, we are 15 subscribers away from 2,000. 15 subscribers away from 2,000. Please, 15 subscribers away from 2,000. That'd be insane. Help me get there. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. I need to get there. Whenever I do get there, like if I get there tomorrow, which is a very possibility, only 15 away. If I get there tomorrow, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow as well. I don't know what time it'll be, but I will do a live stream 2,000 subscriber celebration. If by some chance, let's say it happens tomorrow at like 1 a.m., so technically Saturday at 1 a.m., I'll do it on Saturday afternoon or so. So help me get there. Appreciate you guys. Share the stream, share the videos, share the prediction videos. Bilal keeps posting shit about Hamza. I think he's a fan of him. I'd love to see that fight, to be quite honest. I really would love to see that fight. I would absolutely love to see Bilal versus Hamza. That's not my first pick, but it's right up there. I'd like that. I like that a lot. I think that's a fun fight, and I think it's a very interesting fight too, because Bilal looked very good in his last fight. Suda at this time is seriously overrated. So many good fighters in both divisions these days. Yeah, he lost right as the division started to get really interesting. He really did. He really left right as the division started to get interesting, and it was actually quite annoying. Who's Hasbullah fighting? I have no idea. I don't really keep tabs on Hasbullah. That's not something I do on the channel. So no idea. Hopefully our dreams come true. We get some fight news. I know homework. When I see news about Hamzat Chimaev, the first person I'm thinking of is you. That is positively the first person that I will be thinking of is Homework. The second I see Khamzat Chimaev fight news. I hope we get Khamzat Chimaev versus Gilbert Burns. I mean, that's my favorite matchup of all this perspective matchups for Khamzat Chimaev. Give him Gilbert Burns. That's an awesome test. And if Khamzat beats Gilbert Burns, whether it's a decision, whether it's a finish, I have no problem with Khamzat Chimaev getting the next title shot against Kamaru Usman. So book it, UFC. Book it, Dana White. Give us Khamzat Chimaev versus Gilbert Burns. Give it to us on the March card. That March card needs some extra fights. It truly does. It truly does need some extra fights. So book that fight there. If Khamzat wins, give him Kamaru Usman in the winter fall ish. Like the UFC really isn't capitalizing on Khamzat's star power. Yeah, they need to announce Khamzat fight by the end of February or I riot. Dude, if they don't announce it before the end of January, I'm rioting. Hey, Joey, how are you feeling? You sound a lot better. Would you say you're feeling super duper? Nah, not yet. So I felt bad on Friday. I felt worse on Saturday and Sunday, but felt about the same on those 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Felt a hair better on Monday, but still not great. And then started to feel better Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a little bit more better today. Tuesday and Wednesday were about the same. Unfortunately, my fiance is now where I was at on Saturday or Sunday. Now she's pretty sick, like I was on Saturday or Sunday. I was actually really bad on Saturday. I mean, you guys probably remember the stream. I was coughing up a lung. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do. But yes, I would say by Saturday I should be feeling super duper, but I can't say for sure. I hope by Saturday I'm feeling super duper. I hope you're feeling super duper as well. Good evening. Hit the like button. Yeah, listen to Ginge, guys. Like the stream. I keep checking my subscribers. I have my live subscriber count up on the thing. Actually, let me put it on the stream. Let's see. It should update here in a second. There we go, guys. Get me to 2,000 before we end this stream. And if you publicly subscribe, it will pop up like right here in the corner. Your name will pop up in the corner. So help me get to 2,000 today. And if we get to 2,000 while I'm on the press conference stream, I don't know if we will or not. I'll do a celebration for 2K tomorrow then. I like how as soon as I put it up, somebody unsubscribed. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Whoever did that, shout out to you. Would you be surprised if Khamzat knocks out Khamzat or submits him in the first round? I can't say I would be surprised, but I wouldn't expect that. I would not expect that to happen. That would not be an outcome I expect to happen. The only way I think, I don't think Gilbert can take him down. So the only way I think that Khamzat gets submitted is if Khamzat's getting outstruck and has to go for the takedown himself and see if he can hold his own and see if Gilbert can submit him. But Khamzat's jiu-jitsu looks very good, and his like wrist control and stuff like that is incredible. So I think he might be able to hold his own. I wouldn't recommend it. If I'm Khamzat, I go out there and try to outstrike Gilbert Burns if I'm Khamzat. So only time will tell. Almost to 2,000. Yes, we're almost to 2,000. Andrew Vega. Who knows? Maybe we'll pick it up now. I don't know. We're 12 now. We're 12 away. We were, 16 away not that long ago. 12 subscribers away from 2,000, guys. I do these types of streams all the time. So if you like these types of streams, subscribe to the channel. Fiziev, Piotr Yan, Yaroslav, Amosov, and many other fighters there too. Supposedly Khamzat and other fighters named Hussein are 23-0 at Tiger Muay Thai, and they're better than everyone else combined there. I mean, who knows? Who knows what that? I have no idea if that's true or not. Piotr Yan, I consider one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in the world. So, seen it on Twitter. Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Who knows about that one? I take that stuff with a grain of salt, to be quite honest. 10K before New Year. 10K before 2023. That's what I'm going for. I think it's possible. You know, I wouldn't have said that last year, because I had no idea. But now that it's been able to get to where it's at now, I think anything is possible. You know, if I end the year at 5,000 or I ended at 10,000, I'm happy no matter what. But it would not shock me if somehow I end the year with like 15,000. It would not shock me at all, just because of how fast that I've gotten to this 2,000. I mean, I think this is month 9. I think I'm on month 9 right now, and to have almost 2,000 in 9 months, that's a pretty incredible feat. The press conference is always late, Ginge. Don't you know? But thank you for the belief in me constantly growing. We're constantly growing here. Kilbo. I'm done, bro. Who can beat Izzy at middleweight or light heavyweight? Whew. That's a decent. Okay, at middleweight, I think the only answer at middleweight is possibly Robert Whitaker, which we're gonna find out in a month. Maybe Alex Pereira. I think there's a possibility for Alex Pereira to beat him if he can make it there. And then everyone else he beats. I would like to see Andre Muniz and Nasruddin Imavov eventually fight him, but it's too early to tell how good they are. At light heavyweight, Adesanya gets bludgeoned by a lot. Adesanya loses to Glover Teixeira. He gets taken down and beat to death by Glover Teixeira for sure. He loses to Jan Blachowicz. We've already seen that. He loses to Yuri Prohaska, but that'd be fun. But I think Yuri's too big, too strong, too powerful. I like how someone's just subscribing and unsubscribing now. I think he loses to Alexander Rakic. I think he loses to Anthony Smith. I think he loses to Thiago Santos. Loses to Magomed Ankalaev. Loses to Dominic Cruz. Maybe he beats Volkan Ozdemir, but I doubt it. He beats Nikita Krylov. And I would like to see that Johnny Walker fight, which is never, ever going to happen. Never, ever going to happen. So, we'll see. Are we waiting for Francis to come? I don't know. Yeah, I think Khamzat can win that fight. We'll see. I'm about to put the audio up. The audio, it looks like the press conference is getting ready to start, guys. And I will have the audio on the stream here in a minute. But right now, it's not there. So, by the way, guys, if anyone wants to support the channel, we have a membership. The link isn't down in the description. It's $3. We have loyalty badges, custom emojis, including a Khamzat Chimaev emoji, which is right here. I'm going to put it in the chat. We also have a members-only Discord and also a couple live streams I do a month. I private for members only. And there's already like 3 or 4 hours of live streams you can watch if you become a member that are only for members. And I post a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff on the community tab, as well as the members-only Discord. So if you want to become a member, the link is in the description, guys. Check it out. It's a great way to support the channel. It doesn't cost much. And we'll be messaging live on Saturday night in the Discord during UFC 270. And once you become a member, you're never going to be booted out of the Discord. Even if you end up not becoming a member here or there, whatever, doesn't matter. So, we're finally about to get to this presser. We're 12 subscribers away from 2,000, which is insane. So we're probably going to hit it tomorrow. Guys. They're just playing. I hate that they constantly got to play the Francis Ngannou walking by him. Oh, I just wanted to check that real quick. Make sure the audio will play through when the press conference actually starts up. And you guys will have to let me know. I'll talk a little bit during it, but I'll kind of let you guys listen as well, and I'll just kind of give some reactions. Who's going to get me to that 1,990 mark? Go subscribe to the channel. Get me to that 1,990. We'll be 10 subscribers away. Somebody keeps subscribing and unsubscribing. I wonder who's doing that and why. All right, looks like the presser is about to start. I will put the audio up here in a second. They're playing a little bit of music in the background, so I'm not going to start it just yet. Yeah, it's probably not going to be the best press conference. Yeah, I'm waiting right now because they're playing music. So I'm going to leave it muted for now. They're announcing them and playing music because it's the music that gets me. Deiveson Figueiredo walking out. I'm so excited to see that flyweight fight, by the way. I'm also going to get rid of this sub count now. It's a little bit distracting me. So, It looks like we're not going to make it to the 2000 today anyway. Who knows? Brandon Moreno. How can you not like that guy? Audio will be playing here shortly, guys. Brandon Moreno and Francis Ngannou on the same side. Woo! Blaze One, thank you for becoming a member, my friend. Appreciate your support, man. Appreciate your support, man. Really do appreciate it. Love seeing that Jose Aldo GIF pop up at the top. You got all those benefits now, my friend. And if you want to join the Discord, if the link might expire on the community tab, just let me know and I will post it to you. So just comment on something. But appreciate you, man. Appreciate your support. And regardless, even when you weren't a member, man, you were always in the chats, always commenting on the post, always watching the videos. You were one of the first to comment on a lot of them. Appreciate you very much, man. We're slowly building the membership. Slowly building the membership here. Ngannou's walking out now. In a suit? Why does Dana look pissed? Okay, here we go. Let me know how the audio sounds here in a second.
Been a while. We're happy to be back. Thanks for coming out today. Oscar, where are you at?
Thank you, Blaze One.
Back here. At the back here, guys.
Let me know how the audio sounds compared to me, if you can hear me
Francis,
in the presser.
For a while now. There's been a lot of negotiations going on. How exciting is it to be back in
Turn
front
it
of
up a
these
little
fans
bit.
and ready to fight on Saturday night?
Man, I'm very excited basically because this is my first event since the fan base been back in the arena. So I'm gonna fight in front of the crowd, and just see the crowd here right now get me very excited. Let's go!
Francis's first event back with the crowd. That is pretty crazy.
Francis, there's been a lot of talk in this lead up, but now that Ciryl is sitting next to you, can you say there is no bad blood and no personal issue between you, or have things
The
got
media
personal?
constantly trying to make it personal.
As I've been saying all week, there is no bad blood between Ciryl and I. I have no personal problem with him at all. But still, we still have to fight Saturday night.
They got to try to
I'm
make
gonna
something
be there,
about
put on the
everything.
show.
Ciryl, do you feel the same way about Francis, or is maybe some of the things he's saying in the lead up getting to you?
Yeah. That's a little bit true. We are together. We're really excited about this fight, and this is a big chance for our country. I know you're from Cameroon, but it started in France, the same country than mine. So this is a real pleasure to represent our country.
So
Now,
basically, no.
That being said, Francis did say this week that he
Oh
knocked
my-
you out in sparring.
Look at the media
You
trying to
went and said
stir
that
shit
didn't
up.
happen. So who's telling the truth?
Can you repeat this, Francis?
Look at them trying to stir shit up.
You went to the floor, Ciryl, and then you left the training.
So can you explain exactly what's happening?
Oh, you don't remember?
No, you don't. If he got knocked,
Tell to the people.
I would say, of course, you don't
Left
remember.
high kick.
Left high kick, and you say
Yeah.
you knocked me down.
You went on the floor or not?
I was on the floor.
Oh, you don't remember.
Oh,
I would say,
you're a
if,
liar.
So he was knocked out probably. because
probably
he
don't
doesn't
remember. see, thank you.
this
Gane
is
is
not
so
the
smart
truth.
there.
Honestly, you know me already. With Francis, we did some sparring, and it was a really great sparring from Francis. And he did a
Definitely.
beautiful left kick. And the problem with Francis is just he don't like to spar technical sparring. You like to make power, and I told you a little bit a few times before. So you give me the left kick. You hurt me. You see, I'm honest with you. You hurt me. You hurt me. But you don't knock me down. This is not a knockdown.
You didn't went down on the left high kicks, Ciryl.
This is already good. This is already
And
good.
you
I
say
love this.
I don't spar technical sparring. I spar with 155er. I spar with girls. And they don't complain. I mean, obviously it was a good sparring. He's not lying about that. But you went down on that. I mean,
Okay, I'm so sorry about that.
I respect you, and I know, like, out of everybody
not.
here,
This
you are
is-
the honest
no.
one. And I know you could have been real about that.
You respect me?
I do respect you, brother.
You don't respect me. Front to the people. You're lying.
I'm
He's
not-
saying Francis is
sleeping
smart.
after you left kick? Seriously. Connect me on the eyes.
Okay.
Release the footage.
I don't have the tape, so I can't prove that. But that is somewhere on the
Okay,
tape.
you don't prove that.
Well,
I'm
people
so
are
sorry,
going
we
to
can
shit on
argue about
Francis
that
for
for a
saying
long
this.
time.
People are going to shit on Francis for saying this.
if Francis is lying, why would you say he's lying?
Because it's not the truth.
I don't
You
think
heard me.
Francis
I
is
told
lying.
You did a beautiful left kick. It's too much power, but it really don't knock me down. Exactly what's happening is he hurt me. I was really surprised about the power because I told him a few times before. So I said, no worries, I want to jump again in. And the coach said, no, guys, stop it. You're gonna do something wrong. So that's why we stop it.
Who knows?
This is the truth.
Who knows what happened here?
Do you stop sparring that day? Did you continue sparring?
The question?
Did you continue sparring that day?
Didn't continue because the coach didn't want that. Because I was a little bit disappointed about.
Did you walk out of the training? Go grab your bag and leave the gym that day, sir?
I don't understand.
This is better than I could have ever imagined.
But either way, that doesn't really matter because that was accidentally. I didn't mean to hurt him with a kick. It happened, and the only reason why you were here talking about that is the footage that you guys released.
Exactly, that's what I was
forced me
getting
to
at.
Talk about it. I never talk about it because he was an accident.
They released the
I didn't mean
footage.
to hurt you. We were training and was helping each other. So once again, I respect you, and then
I loved
I'm
every
aligned.
second of this.
On Saturday, we're just gonna fight, right?
All right, Francis, big brother.
Last one from me for Dana. Dana, how much did this whole story...
I love that
add to
Dana
the fight
didn't
on Saturday?
interrupt that.
I mean, listen, this whole story is a great story. But the most important thing, no matter who hit who did what, who
We're gonna
doesn't
see it.
like
We're gonna
who,
find out on Saturday.
On Saturday night, the two biggest, baddest heavyweights in the world are going to fight, and all the questions will be answered.
Imagine Ngannou sleeps him with a
That's all
high
that
kick on
matters.
Saturday.
Mo, what do you got?
Or gone.
Question for Brandon Moreno, the champion.
Listen to the crowd for Brandon Moreno.
It's not a common scenario where you get your first title defense against an opponent that you've already faced 2 times prior to. Do you have extra confidence going into this
Why does
fight
Brandon
a
Moreno
third
look like he's
time,
distracted?
rather than fighting a fresh face?
What's he doing? He's playing music on his phone.
Let's go! Guys, man, so, what can I say, man? You know, it's crazy how the life
Exactly,
can go in the
exactly.
future,
Agree
right?
with you.
So,
Agree with you, Mr. Mel.
when
I can't read
UFC,
everything right now. I'm watching.
Told me about my next opponent. You know, I was thinking about maybe Pantoja, maybe Askarov. Figueiredo was saying I was like scared to give him the rematch, and in my mind was like, man, relax.
Look at Figueiredo, looking like
not that
E.T.
personal. But man, UFC say Figueiredo again, trilogy, and I say let's go, and that's it.
He's got an AirPod on. I wonder if someone's translating for him.
Question for Dana. Your flyweight champion, Brandon Moreno, he was cut from the UFC before coming back and becoming the champion.
That
Can
is
you
crazy.
foresee a situation where you have a guy that's cut, comes back, and becomes the champion of the UFC again, like
I'm
this man
hyped
right
too.
here?
It's
We need to
incredible.
talk about it.
What's that?
We need to talk about that. I'm so sad.
No, it's an incredible story. This kid's got heart, determination. He always believed in himself. He knew he was going to be a world champion someday, and now he's sitting up here with the belt in front of him and defending his title on Saturday night. It's an awesome story.
I will.
And final question for champion Francis Ngannou. Prior to the bar back and forth with Ciryl, was going to ask you, would you have more satisfaction getting your hand raised Saturday night, beating your former coach in Ferdinand Lopez, or your opponent in Ciryl Gane?
On Saturday night, I'm fighting Ciryl Gane. That's the only opening that I have in mind, and that's I'm going to be facing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Francis, one for you. Coming into this fight, there seems to be a lot of questions about your focus and where it is, whether it's boxing or the contract. Do you think this is unfair that people are kind of speculating where your mind is at going into this fight?
Fair or unfair, here we are, and we're going to have to do what we are doing. You know, I didn't call this. I didn't make this happen, so I have to deal with it. That's my job.
Very true.
Dana, in the co-main event here, we have Figueiredo Moreno fighting for the 3rd time in 406 days. This has never happened before, 3 straight fights against each other. Can you just put into context kind of what this means and how unique this is?
Yeah, it's very unique. You know, the fight between these two has been incredible. and people are excited for this one again. Obviously, I've been saying he's in phenomenal shape already and looks great. And, you know, obviously he took this fight very serious. He's an absolute dog and with a warrior's heart, and going to be a fun third fight.
And I know we have to wait to see how it plays out, but can you envision a scenario where we get a fourth fight, which has never happened before?
I have no idea.
If Figueiredo wins, maybe.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I got a couple of questions. I'll start with Brandon. Brandon, Michael Bisping said it best. You are the most happy man within fight week.
Maybe.
And honestly, your energy is intoxicating, even from a distance. And it makes me think, like, man, like, how do you switch? Like, how do you switch from being this humble, lovely, jovial man who seemingly wouldn't even hurt a fly into a straight killer? Like, what's the process?
You know, wow, man, it's a nice question. Until right now, to be honest with you, I don't know, man, you know, so it's funny because my team is right there and they can see, let's go. And actually, they can watch all the process of my mind, right? But I can't describe that moment. So, man, Brandon Moreno is the nicest people ever, you know, the humble and everything. But El Bebé Asesino, that guy is an asshole, man. That
Cry,
guy.
baby.
So, yeah, it's two persons.
Brandon Moreno, cry, baby.
What is Figueiredo doing? Does he even know what he's saying?
Let's cry, baby, motherfucker.
Is Figueiredo drunk?
E o bag do cinturão de Legos. Yeah.
This is
Brandon
weird.
Moreno é extraíra. Yeah, motherfucker. I'm going to knock you out. Seu frouxo, você foi obrigado a me enfrentar pela segunda vez. Motherfucker.
Hey, you weak
Brandon Moreno is making fart noises.
You weak
in the-
man. You're obligated to face me again.
This translator's hilarious. Imagine the translator having to talk shit to Brandon Moreno.
Man, why you try so hard, man?
Exactly.
Why you try so hard, man? I mean, just stop.
Por que você tá tentando tanto? Por que você tá provocando tanto ele? Para.
Money? Fame?
É dinheiro, é fama.
Saturday,
Please.
I'm going to knock you out.
Stop to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, please stop to do
Bro.
that, brother.
I love Brandon
I
Moreno.
know you're a nice guy, man. Just stop to try
Espero
so
que
hard.
você tenha
You don't need
cuidado
it.
bem do meu cinturão.
You don't need to do that, man.
Para de falar isso.
Você vai
Eu sei que você não tá
voltar.
legal.
Você vai voltar para o México.
I don't think anyone could ever piss off
Com
Brandon
seu
Moreno.
cinturão de Legos. Motherfucker.
You're gonna go back
Ay,
to
este güey se
Mexico.
pasa de verga.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Way better
Ciryl,
than expected.
How important is it for you to mix it up on Saturday night? Like, obviously, we know your footwork, your range management, they're all going to be quintessential aspects to your strategy. But nobody's really talking about takedowns, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. How prepared are you to take it to that level with Francis on Saturday night?
This is a fight like my former fight. I work a lot. I improve a lot on my French, and tomorrow I'm gonna impose my tempo, and after that
tomorrow.
we will see. But everybody know
Not tomorrow.
already. I'm well on that, so everything is possible.
Very cool. Dana,
I'm
just
so
one
excited
you,
for this
my
main
man.
event.
With all the crypto mania happening at the moment, I was very happy to see that the UFC have now released their NFT collection.
I'm
I was
so
just
tired of
wondering
hearing
if
about dumb
basically
shit like
you could
this.
elaborate a little bit on what the collection is and why it's such an exciting
Dana doesn't even
opportunity
know.
for
He looks
UFC
puzzled.
fans around the world.
Well, I appreciate the lob up plug here, but I'd rather talk about fights right now. But yes, the NFTs are out, and thank you, sir. If you want to get
media
together
is
later
awful.
and talk about it, I'd love to. But
I'd love to. Thank you.
let's talk fights
This
right
media
now.
is terrible.
Thanks, brother. Yes, sir.
Gobble up the UFC
Champion
anymore.
Brandon Moreno, but I will make it in Spanish.
Yeah, Deiveson looked dumb. Deiveson looked very dumb.
Brandon, antes de la pelea, Dana White dijo que si ganabas ibas a explotar el
I would love to
continente,
be there
el
asking questions.
continente entero. Sos el embajador de Latinoamérica. ¿Cómo te sienta esa presión para la pelea?
Brandon, before the last fight, Dana said that if you won, you were gonna blow up in Mexico. How do you feel to be such a famous guy and an ambassador to fight a Mexican.
Boss, we did it. We did it. I mean, we need to do more, but we are in a good way, all right? Just believe in me, a little bit. Carnal, híjole. O sea, mira esto, o sea, yo siento tanto el cariño, o sea, aprecio muchísimo el apoyo que estoy recibiendo en este momento, lo que va a ser la locura de la arena el próximo sábado.
I don't even know what he's saying. I'm smiling.
La vez pasada pasó eso, explotó en México literal. Yo creo que después de esta victoria
Brandon Moreno is
vamos a
such a
reventar
likable guy, for real.
más, y creo que estamos haciendo cosas chidas para el país. Las artes marciales mixtas de México van
It was
a
a
crecer
great moment when he
muchísimo
won.
más.
Wow, that
Creo
was.
que
Thank
esta
you for.
cartelera
You're
es la
welcome,
prueba
Hank
de
Hill.
ello. O sea,
You're
mis
welcome.
compañeros van a pelear conmigo. O sea, imagínate eso. 4 personas del mismo gimnasio en México, de Entram Gym. ¿Quién hubiera pensado en eso hace 4 o 5 años atrás? Entonces, eso me pone bien contento y veo al futuro así.
Eu vou fazer você voltar todo quebrado pro México, você vai ver.
I don't know what Deiveson
Man,
said.
I'm very happy for the support. I'm very happy for the love.
Brandon Moreno
We
is
said we're gonna
strangling
do
himself
it.
right now.
We did it. And look, if we talked about this 4 or 5 years ago, they
Eu
were
treinei com ele cerrudo pra arrancar tua cabeça. Você pode
Yeah,
ter
that
certeza
same
disso.
guy is constantly asking about the knockout between Gane
I
and
trained
Ngannou.
with Harry Cejudo to take your head.
Harry
Just
Cejudo.
translate. But we did it. We have 4 people from the same gym. We never thought this was going to happen 4 or 5 years ago. And we're doing great things, not just for MMA, but for Mexico. So we're gonna blow up even more.
Eu treinei em uma academia que conhece mapeado o teu jogo. Eu mapeei teu jogo e eu vou nocautear você, você vai ver.
I train at a gym that has mapped your game. I have you mapped. I'm gonna know.
I love the
you out,
translator
man. You're gonna
talking
see it.
shit to Brandon Moreno, which is just funny. I know it's Deiveson,
What can
but
I say, brother? I mean, I don't have words for that. I mean,
it's
that
so weird
is
hearing
so
the translator
fake.
talk shit.
Man, just relax, man. Enjoy the moment. I mean, enjoy the people.
Eu sei que você é um frouxo, eu sei que você vomita antes de entrar pra lutar.
Brandon Moreno is exactly how I would be up there.
After your training.
Seu frouxo.
You're a weak
Vai ver o que vai
man.
acontecer com você.
Yeah, Figgy's just mad that he lost that last fight.
É.
You're gonna
Vai,
see what's
canta
gonna
sua
happen.
música aí de garota, vai.
Eric.
Go play your go sing
I
your
mean-
song, man.
I know you are making. I mean, you destroyed the image of Henry, and now you are destroying the image of this guy. I know you love attention, man, and man, I mean, take the
Mas,
attention
Johnny,
for
eu
you.
deixei sua cara cheia de cotovelada.
No,
Agora eu vou deixar
brother,
ela
I
toda
mean-
rasgada.
Figgy is making an embarrassment
I
of
left
himself.
your face full of my elbows, and I'm not gonna actually rip it off. Now.
Hey, really believe that this works? I mean, ¿en serio crees que eso está funcionando conmigo, baboso? Stop.
You really think this is working on me, man? Você acha que tá funcionando falar desse jeito com ele?
I like how the translator's now
Eu sei que
translating
tá
everything.
funcionando. Eu sei, ele sabe que eu falo a
Brandon Moreno
verdade.
doesn't give a shit.
Ele sabe que eu não tava bem na segunda luta. A primeira eu lutei com ele doente. Eu bati nesse cara, tiraram um ponto de mim,
Man,
empataram a
while
luta.
talking about the second match,
Segunda eu não tava
Don't do that.
bem.
Don't
Agora
do
você vai
that.
ver, tô
No,
saudável,
no,
combatei
no,
esse
that.
peso muito bem.
we can
Amanhã
talk
se
about maybe the
aguarda.
first one.
Você
The
é o
first one
primeiro
was
a bater
very
o
nice.
peso
The first one
amanhã.
was a real war,
Vai ver o que vai
right?
acontecer com
This
você.
guy was awesome there. But the second
Good,
one,
good luck with that one.
Mind you.
What happened there?
I know it's working. I know I'm getting in his head. He talks about
Good-
the first fight. Everybody knows I was sick before the fight, and the second
Yeah.
fight I wasn't making weight. Tomorrow
the
you can
first
write.
fight you was
I'm
sick.
making weight
The
tomorrow.
second
Everything's
one,
gonna be
you was
all right.
not concentrated. It's all with the same excuses. Excuses
Excuses.
everywhere.
Desculpinha,
Man, just
desculpinha,
stop.
desculpinha.
Oh, stop, please.
Para, cara.
Brandon
Vou
Moreno
curtir
is
meu
hilarious.
casamento lá no
Just
México
stop,
com a minha
bro.
mulher, depois dessa luta,
Stop,
depois dessa
Figgy.
vitória, com o dinheiro dele.
After this fight, I'm just gonna enjoy my wedding, my marriage with my wife in Mexico with the money that I'm making off of you.
Carnal, por favor ve a México. Es un lugar bien bonito de ir, güey. Es un lugar bien bonito de visitar, güey. Te lo mereces, carnal.
Please, man, come to Mexico. It's a beautiful place to visit. Please, by all means, come to Mexico and visit.
All right, go ahead. Next question right here.
Amor, the last one
Figgy
from,
like finally
Formiga.
started smiling.
Deiveson, você perdeu para José Formiga e voltou muito mais forte com 5 vitórias seguidas. Você é o mesmo naquela
Figgy's
ocasião?
just putting on a
Você
show.
sente
I
que
think
vai
he
voltar
thinks.
mais forte para essa luta?
I think Henry
Former
Cejudo's telling him to
champion,
act like
you
this,
actually
dude.
lost to Formiga in the past, and you came back with 5 straight wins. You feel kind of the same thing, that you're coming back with a vengeance?
É por isso que o Brandon Moreno tá com medo de mim, porque ele sabe que eu vou voltar mais forte. Ele sabe que eu sou incrível quando eu volto de derrota.
If you haven't liked the
Ele
stream yet,
sabe
guys,
disso
do
que
me
eu
a
vou
favor and like
nocautear.
the
Eu venho pra
stream.
te nocautear, viu? Eu venho pra rasgar tua cara, son of a bitch.
I'm enjoying the press conference. Son of a bitch.
That's why Brendan is scared of me. He knows I come back with a vengeance off the loss, and I can come back stronger. He knows this. I'm gonna knock
Güey,
him out.
¿quién chingados te tiene miedo? ¿Quién chingados te tiene miedo a ti?
Look at
Nadie
him.
te tiene
Look
miedo
at
a ti,
Figgy
güey,
smiling
nadie.
now.
O sea, a lo mucho tu mamá
Tenho
cuando naciste,
certeza
pero la neta nadie
que
tiene
você
miedo a
vai
ti, güey.
vomitar ali atrás.
Because I think Portuguese and
Uma mariquinha.
Spanish has some
Sure
overlap.
You're gonna puke when you go back there.
Hermano, ay, no le entendí. Ah, Simón.
Go ahead, honey. Yeah.
Okay, question for Deiveson. So I'm hearing that you have your own entrance song.
What's up, Sinister? Hope you're doing well, man. I do a couple streams every week, my friend. Thank you for stopping by.
That decision.
I hope you enjoyed. Did you enjoy the live stream Q&A this morning, Sinister?
Está dizendo que você tem uma nova música para entrar. Agora ele gostaria de saber como é que essa música e de onde é que veio
I think he's
essa-
wearing a grill.
essa
I
nova
think he's wearing a
ideia.
grill. Fast.
One moment.
What is Figgy doing? He's doing something on his phone.
Oh my goodness.
What is he doing? This is embarrassing. Figgy looks terrible.
I
Answer.
don't know literal
It's okay.
right now.
He's
It's
doing.
okay.
I don't know what happened right
Are you
now.
using Google Translation?
Vai tocar?
Oh,
Vai tocar.
Wi-Fi, Eric! Wi-Fi! We need Wi-Fi right now, Eric.
Yeah. So this is for both champions, for Brandon and Francis.
What is going on here?
For Brandon and Francis, with all the animosity leading into this fight and how much it meant for
weird.
you to win the title, would defending your
Big
title
time. It was
be
nice for you
more
to guest on the show for
meaningful
Joe.
to you than when
I'm
you
glad
won
you
it?
like the style. Me and James are very
There he
similar.
is.
I'm a
You
little
know,
bit crazier
Frank's a
though.
really nice guy. I mean,
But
I
we're
love
very
this
similar
guy.
and have a lot of
We
similar
are, like,
thoughts
all
too.
day in the PI,
So I
talking
hope to see you in
sometimes,
more live
doing
streams in the
our
future.
Own workouts. So it's amazing to share the car with him. I'm a little bit disappointed because my face is not in the official poster. But it's fine, okay? Next time.
Esse cara gosta de amar homem, ele é estranho, cara.
Brandon Moreno said, I'm a little bit
He loves
disappointed.
to
My
love
face
God,
not.
man. He's weird, man.
And for Francis, would it be more meaningful to you to defend your title than when you won it?
Everyone is meaningful, whether it's for fight for the.
Francis has
place
answered
in
every
the
question
ranking,
very well.
Or be become a champion or defending it. Every step on the way is meaningful. So you have to take everything seriously. It's one step after another. That's how we build buildings.
Very well said. And also, this morning, Dapper Labs launched UFC Strike, and there's a report that you're a brand ambassador. Can you elaborate more on what your fans can expect from you?
Yes, Dapper Lab is a new an NFT platform that you
Oh,
can
the
go there and
NFTs.
collect the UFC.
Yes,
moment.
Sinister. It's
So,
$3
such
a
as
month. We have a
great
members only
knockout,
Discord that I'm trying to grow.
some of
I
my
post a
knockouts,
bunch of
you
behind the
finally saw
scenes.
Verim and others. You
We
can
also
go
have
there,
loyalty
hold
badges
that moment.
and custom
So it's
emojis,
finally
including the
on
homicide
for fans
emoji.
who can,
And also, I have a
who
couple
wanna
live
go
streams a
those
month.
moments,
I
they
put
can
for
do that.
members only. Probably have about 4 hours of that already on the channel.
Is for Brandon,
But a couple times a
you're
month,
right.
I'll do a live
Brandon,
stream,
I
then
keep
private it
seeing
for
your
members
team,
after the
they
fact.
have this boom box
So the link
that's
is in the
great.
description if you want to
It's
become a
amazing,
member.
man.
But
Well,
either
what-
way, I
can you explain
appreciate you,
what
man,
the
coming over.
significance is
I
of
really
this
do. I'm
boom
glad you enjoyed the
And
stream
the
this morning.
music- I mean, the
I
music
enjoyed
is
doing
part
it.
of the team. I mean, I love singing. It's funny because all the
And if you become a member while I'm live streaming, there's a GIF that pops up with your name in the corner. Look at this boombox. What is going on?
man, I think that is the answer.
Olha com a música de garota dele aí, pô.
Brandon
That
Moreno.
is the answer, man. You know, we have the rhythm.
And
How
then-
can you not like Brandon Moreno? How can you not like Brandon Moreno? Seriously.
Just question for Deiveson. Obviously, this is a crowd that is very in favor of Moreno. Do you like this? Do you like getting booed? Do you kind of like the hostility?
Para você, Deiveson, obviamente essa torcida aqui é toda por Brandon. Você gosta de ser um vilão, de ter essa torcida contra?
Eu gosto de ser o vilão, cara. Eu sou o vilão. Eu sou o vilão que vai arrancar a cabeça do mocinho. Você espera, safado. O que vai acontecer com você?
I love to be the villain. I like to rip off the head of the good guy, of the hero. You just wait. You know I'm gonna do it to you.
I'm a hero.
You know what I'm gonna do with you.
I'm agree with that.
And for Francis, real quick, I know obviously you're focused on Ciryl Gane. There's a guy, John Jones, who's coming up to heavyweight. Have you thought about this fight at all? Have you thought about that super fight with John Jones if you win?
No, I'm done with that
Thank
fight.
you, Sinister,
I've been
for
waiting
becoming a
that fight for
member.
so long.
Greatly
After
appreciate you,
TJ,
my friend.
It's supposed to be John
Appreciate
Jones,
you.
and that never happened. I don't know why, so I'll move on.
And I do a live stream every Wednesday. Live chat, live stream every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. But I do multiple streams a
Fighters
week.
from Mexico, Cameroon, France, and Brazil. Not an American-born fighter on the dais in the crowd like this. How cool is this for the UFC?
Yeah, no, I mean, I say it all the time. We're very international business now. I think there's only 3 American champions in the UFC right now. So, yeah, no, it's awesome. It's incredible. It's what we always dreamed of.
Thank you.
Francis, right here. Francis, you've had so many amazing knockouts in your career. What would it mean to you to add one more, especially to defend your title and against a former teammate?
Rectification is not a former teammate.
Ooh.
Okay.
But he will be great to train with,
I guess former
have
sparring
one
partner?
more knockout on my record. And basically, if it's a very spectacular one, then you can find that on the NFT, on Double Up.
God, I'm so tired of hearing about NFTs.
How long we train together, Ciryl?
No, okay, all right. We don't talk about the longer, but we spar together because we're from exactly the same team.
How long we train together? I was based in the US already.
No, we was not a friend. That's true, but we was a former teammate.
How long we train together?
You did maybe 2 camp or 3 maybe.
2 camp? Remember
I love those
January
guys.
2019, when you have to fight in Canada, and I was coming from Cameroon going to Phoenix to fight Ken Velasquez. We trained about 3 months. We have about 6 sessions of training. And I wasn't in the gym anymore. I was here in Vegas. I was just coming there.
This is semantics,
am I right
guys.
or am I wrong?
Yeah,
This is hilarious.
That's right. But for me, when you train
I don't
at the
believe
same
too much,
gym
buy
with the
too much
guy-
into that sparring footage.
Okay.
This is such a
Okay, so
weird
we have to redefine
dynamic.
the meaning of teammate.
Thank you.
Ciryl, I have a question for you as well. Ciryl, at the end of the day, your coach worked for a long time with Francis Ngannou. Is that the secret weapon in this fight?
Yeah, this is
Hank Hill,
something a
remind me
little
to
bit special
tell
for
you
this
about a
fight
clip of
because
Ngannou
we
after
was
this
born
is over. I don't want
exactly
to talk
with
too
the
much
same
over it.
coach. So that's why I'm really happy. I'm really proud of this fight, and I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be a little bit hard for my coach because even all the story you can hear this last time, he was a real friend before that. He was a real friend before
Ciryl
that.
Gane
it's
seems a
gonna be
little
hard
bit
for my
hurt,
coach,
man.
trust me.
Final
He's a
question
real
for
friend.
Brandon Moreno. Brandon,
I'd be
you know
pissed too if I
the
thought
Mexican
of him as
people
a
are
friend,
here
and then
and
he's
they're
saying
ready
we're not
to see
even
a
teammates.
war on Saturday. Is that what you're gonna give them?
Oh, man.
I'd say no. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I think it's a little taste on what can happen next Saturday. And that's it, man. You know, I feel all the love right now. I feel all the positive energy. And right now is the most important thing for me, like feeling really good for this Saturday.
For Deiveson and for Brandon, after the fight, will there be respect? Will we shake hands and will the rivalry be over?
Pra você, David,
What is Figgy
também,
doing on his phone?
Pro Brandon. Depois da luta, haverá respeito entre vocês. Você vai dar um aperto de mão pra ele. Continue o respeito.
Vou dar um cinturão de Lego pra ele após a luta. E vou lá dentro do México dar porrada nele, porque eu sou mais mexicano que esse cara.
I'm gonna give him a Lego-made belt, and
Oh, it's so- man,
I'm gonna go to Mexico and beat him up over there as well.
And I saw the last one, and it's so freaking ugly, man. I don't need the Lego belt from you. Thank you so much.
Because Figueroa made like a fake
no,
Lego
man,
belt.
man,
Figueroa did. It was ugly as
I
hell.
have too much respect for this. I mean, it's weird because right now the animosity is a little bit hard right now. But I have respect for this guy.
Moreno's killing him with kindness. I respect it.
Anybody cares about what he's saying right now, but you know.
México tem ótimas comidas gostosas.
Never personal for me, man. Never personal.
Por isso
for
vamos
me.
passar.
If he wanna shake hands with me after the fight, I'm
depois
open
que
of
tu tá
that.
porrada, seu safado. Seu traíra, tu traíra um sorriso
What,
ferrudo.
did Henry Cejudo give him lines that he has in notes on his phone? Henry Cejudo made Figgy look like a clown.
And I'm gonna beat your ass on Saturday and see it up.
Man, I don't have.
I love hearing the translators say, "I'm gonna beat your ass on Saturday."
Go ahead, sir.
Francis.
I literally think Figgy has a list of notes in his phone that Henry Cejudo gave him to say. He's embarrassing himself. It's embarrassing for Figgy. This is the worst possible outcome for Figueroa in this presser.
Le drapeau camerounais et le drapeau français. Habitude que vous avez perdue par la suite. Mais ma question, c'était tout simplement de savoir, au regard de tout ce que la France vous a apporté.
I think he's got to ask about Jones, just because Jones is going to be next for this guy. I don't hate it too much.
Pour ce championnat du monde.
Yeah.
Moi, je te retournerai la question parce que.
Go ahead, sir.
Regarding what France brought to you, at the time you had the Cameroonian flag.
Oh, he's translating it. Okay. Thank you again, Blaze1 and Sinister, for becoming members on the stream, guys. I really do appreciate it. I try to offer a lot of benefits in there. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. It means a lot to me that you guys think that much of the channel.
Récemment, je porte pas régulièrement de drapeau, donc je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas si à un moment vous avez eu l'impression que j'ai délaissé ça, mais je ne porte pas de drapeau. Et je suis par contre reconnaissant pour ce que la France m'a apporté dans ma carrière.
Cejudo definitely gave Figgy lines. Oh, dude, he's embarrassed himself in this presser.
En tant que Français ou Camerounais, c'est ça la question?
I'm returning the question to you. I don't carry a flag. I am grateful for what France brought to me.
Et dernière question, ce combat, c'est quelque chose d'étrange certainement de se dire qu'il y aura dans le coin de votre adversaire celui qui, entre guillemets, vous a tout appris. Il est juste au premier rang, Fernand Lopez. C'est compliqué de se dire que face à soi, on a un combattant, Ciryl Gane, très fort, et aussi un entraîneur qui vous connaît des pieds à la
Hank,
tête.
I'll actually play the clip I'm talking about on stream. If you want, if you're here after this presser.
Of your opponent, there will be a coach, the one who trained you. Is that strange?
Non, ce serait pas du tout compliqué déjà parce qu'il ne me connaît pas du pied à la tête. La preuve, on s'est séparés, je n'étais pas champion du monde. J'ai perdu le championnat du monde et je suis revenu ici. Aujourd'hui, je suis champion du monde. Donc, il y a une grosse différence entre le Francis de ce jour et le Francis d'aujourd'hui.
It won't be too complicated because he doesn't know me from head to toe. I lost the championship. It won't be the same Francis.
Okay. I don't know what you're saying there, but
Thank you,
okay.
sir. What do you got, buddy?
Question for Francis. Hey, 3 French TV Dana here, so we're coming up big, just to let you know.
Thank you.
Francis, I know you built a relationship with Mike Tyson. He won 22 fights.
Let me get media credentials. I want to go ask some questions.
You've said quite a few times, I'm tired of winning just 500K. Wouldn't the answer to make a gangload of money on Saturday to win within 2 minutes?
He's won every fight with a
I don't
knockout.
put time on my fight. You know, once I did that, it didn't work. It didn't go well for me. So now I kind of like stay calm, collected, and wait for the opportunity.
Yep,
Obviously,
exactly.
I would like to have the knockout earlier, but if he comes later in the fight, I will still take it as long as I'm fighting like very securely. I don't expose myself.
You just rewrote the
I hope he
entire
doesn't expose
storytelling
himself.
5 minutes ago. We thought, and Ciryl said, you guys were former teammates. All of a sudden, you tell us, I was not a teammate. I just came and visit. Can you rephrase that? Because the entire storytelling says you guys are former teammates.
Yes, that was back in 2019 that we trained together, and you can ask him. I moved in Vegas back in 2017. April 2017, I officially moved to Vegas. So I just went back in France, stopping by for a month. Then we trained together. But I still I came back to Vegas.
MMA Factory, you brainwashed out of your system? MMA Factory does not exist anymore?
What do you mean?
You don't
what
you
is
don't
media?
recall
What-
MMA Factory in your process anymore?
Of course, I do record that, but I wasn't in the MMA Factory. That's what I'm meaning. As now I'm not in the MMA Factory. Do you get that?
Francis Ngannou is inconsequentially hilarious. What a guy.
Hey, Dana, first question is for
I don't know
you.
why I'm
Can
cracking
you
up
tell
so
me
much
why
today
you
in
choose
general,
this
guys.
date
This
and
is
this
genuine
place for the title
hilarious.
of the baddest man in the world? Of course, we got Moreno
I
against
hate that
Figueiredo
cliche.
with a Latina crowd, but I was thinking maybe in front of the NFL this weekend.
Is Francis
It's a pretty
Ngannou
busy
not the most
weekend,
unintentional,
and we would have loved to
hilarious
have
guy
it in
you've ever
Paris.
seen?
What was the thought process of choosing this place instead of Paris?
Well, we haven't been back here in 2.5 years, and maneuvering around the world is still tough with Omicron going on. So, California was a no-brainer.
I'm so excited for Saturday, guys. So
Question
excited.
for Ciryl. I'm gonna ask it in French and then in English. Comment tu prends cette conférence de presse, Ciryl? On a l'impression que Francis aujourd'hui, il t'a pris un petit peu comme son petit, comme on dit en France. Il a vraiment voulu imposer un petit peu son pouvoir et son statut de champion du monde. Today, Francis really took you like his kid. He wanted to impose to you his world title. How do you feel about that?
Il dit souvent qu'il me respecte, mais aujourd'hui j'ai vraiment l'impression qu'il ne me respecte pas. Dans un premier temps, il dit que j'ai jamais été de sa team. Dans un deuxième temps, il dit qu'il a fait quelque chose qu'il n'a pas fait, je le répète. Et dans un troisième temps, il manque aussi un peu de respect à son ancien coach. Quand il dit qu'il a perdu la ceinture la première fois face à Stipe, il a fait une demande pour refaire son camp contre Curtis Blade et il a gagné ce combat-là. Donc je pense vraiment qu'on lui a apporté pas mal de choses.
Wish I knew what they were
Aujourd'hui,
saying.
j'ai l'impression qu'il n'a pas vraiment.
Imagine if I was fluent and could translate for you guys. That'd be
Parfois,
awesome.
de sa bouche, en sort le contraire.
He says he respects me, but I think he doesn't respect me. He doesn't even respect his former coach. I think we brought him a lot.
Il a dit aussi que Miocic, c'était justement son combat le plus difficile. Et que finalement, toi, ce serait quelque part un combat facile. Comment t'appréhendes ça? He said that Miocic was
There's so much to
his
talk
biggest
about
fight,
after
his
this
toughest fight,
after
and
this
with you,
press
it would be
conference. and
pretty easy.
There's a
How do
lot
you
of
feel
little
about that?
subtle things that I feel like
Encore
we
une
can
fois,
pick
ça
up on
confirme
and
bien qu'il n'a
discuss.
pas trop de respect pour moi. Je ne sais pas trop si c'est un jeu ou pas. Je pense que si je suis là aujourd'hui, c'est qu'il y a une bonne raison. C'est que j'ai prouvé que je pouvais être là, c'est que j'ai gagné et je me suis entraîné et je mérite ma place. Donc demain, j'espère qu'il va me prendre au sérieux et j'espère qu'on va faire un bon combat.
Excuse me, sir. Where do you read that when I say Ciryl is a pretty easy fight? I mean,
No, I didn't
I'm very
say-
confused.
I didn't say it was a pretty easy fight.
That's what you say. I
No,
said that.
I said Ciryl is an easier fight than Miocic.
No, you say I said that.
Yeah,
Why
that's
do
what
you
you said.
say that?
That Miocic was your toughest fight.
Yes, but did I say Ciryl is an easy fight? Did I ever say some fight is an easy fight?
Tell me about it. That's what it says.
Where? Did I say that? Because that's what you just say. I'm just quoting you.
So I repeat and rephrase. When you say Miocic is the toughest fight, that means the other
Look
fight
at these
are
media
easier.
members are.
Toughest.
He hasn't fought
Meaning
Ciryl yet.
toughest, Tough than others. Toughest. Meaning other are
Past
tough,
tense is what
but
he's talking
someone
about. Is what he's
tough.
trying to say.
There's not an easy fight, my friend. If you ever fight in your life, you will know that there's not an easy fight.
These media members are. Look at him smiling
So
too.
please,
These
be
guys are
very
pieces of
accurate when
shit.
you ask question, unless you have something in mind when you have what that you want to say.
Exactly.
So I'm sorry
He's
about
talking
the
about his
way that
past
I
tense.
asked the question. So now let me ask you one question because
Well, these media members
me
are
it's
trying to
very
be. Look, they're trying to be like some type of like weird like WWE like question asker.
it's funny because now I look like the bad guy to you, and my question is gonna go to your sense. So listen to me. Wait a second, Francis. Wait a second. Listen to me.
This guy's a piece of shit. Look, everyone booing him. He should be embarrassed of
Go
himself.
ahead, sir. What's your question?
I'm pretty impressed with the way you act today.
We don't care.
When you came to the podium,
What do we care?
I saw
Ask a
somebody
question.
with the dress code. with the punchline.
That was the question
with the
here.
attitude.
Ask a question, dude.
Right now, it's like you look like the champion of the
This
world.
isn't your YouTube
Is it
channel, bro.
important to you
Ask
to
a
have
question.
all those
Thank you.
codes and going to the States, to
This
Las
guy.
Vegas, did that help you to learn all those codes?
Well, get to the question, bro. How long did you take?
Coming to the States, venir aux États-Unis, est-ce que ça t'a aidé à apprendre les codes?
This guy's an asshole.
Going to the States, did he teach you those codes?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm asking you the question.
Yes,
Can you answer?
Yes, I do feel that. I feel that.
This, yo, Francis Ngannou is the funniest guy alive. I'll tell you that much right now.
He said yes.
Okay, thank you.
This guy's a dick. Get him
I'm
out
gonna
of
take
here.
one more question. Go ahead, brother. What do you got?
I have one question for you, Dana.
Yep.
I was asking about French. But now that the MMA is legal in France, but you already answered that question. But the other question is, why the UFC don't make the choice to come to Africa to make a big event? It could be one of the biggest events in the sports for Africa with French.
Good question, my brother.
Thanks.
Why did we what? Why haven't we? I've been saying for the last 2 years, we absolutely want to. Apparently, you guys that live in France don't know the shit that's going on around here right now.
Yeah.
The world is a very tough place to navigate through right now. I mean,
Dude, I could go there and ask better questions. Why is the guy giving his opinion for 30 seconds before he asks the question? It's not his YouTube channel. He's at a press conference. Ask a damn question, bro.
They just pulled the mask mandate away in the UK, so that's starting to loosen up a bit. Looks like we're going to give that a shot.
That French guy was annoying as hell.
Me, the minute we can go to France and the minute we can go to Africa and other parts of the world, we'll be first. We'll be there before anybody.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, sir. Thank you guys for coming out today. We appreciate you. I'm going to square these guys off for photo ops.
Okay, there we go. I'm muting the audio now, and because they're about to play some music. I don't want to get copyright. But guys, like this stream. I did a poll in the chat. Figgy is still screaming into his microphone, but I'll get flagged for copyright for the music they're playing. Don't forget to like the stream. I'll be here for a little bit. We're gonna watch the stare downs, and then we're gonna break down a little bit what went on in that press conference because there's really a lot to talk about. He was reading Henry Cejudo's lines in his phone. Embarrassment. We'll talk about that here in a minute too. I expected on the scale from 1 to 10, 10 being Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz press conference from the first fight, which was absolutely hysterical, to 1 being the worst press conference ever. I expected about like a 3. We got like a solid 7. That was a great press conference. That was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. It's a French media member. Yeah, disgusting. The guy was asking the stupidest questions. He was given a whole soliloquy before he even asked the damn question. Oh, I like the way you present yourself, and you came here and you're dressed and you're doing really good up on stage. And like, dude, ask the damn question. I hope you guys enjoy these types of streams. These are kind of like a weird stream. So I'm glad you guys actually like these. I wasn't sure if you would. I've done a couple of them in the past. So I'm happy you guys are enjoying it. I'll tell you right now, Francis Ngannou is so unintentionally hilarious. It kills me. Kills me. All right, we're about to get the Figgy Moreno stare down here. They're very far apart. What is Figgy's just holding his phone? Let him actually stare down. They're not even close to each other. Now Figgy wants to fist bump him? What is Figgy doing, dude? Figgy's embarrassed himself. Figgy's embarrassed himself hard. What is going on now? Now they're back to looking at each other. What the worst stare down I've ever seen. Why is Figgy just constantly holding his phone? It's so annoying. I find it annoying. Figgy's still talking. Dude, you just fist bumped him. Shut up and go back with your dumbass cell phone. Figgy has made me dislike him in this press conference. I've always liked Figgy. He's literally made me dislike him now. And now he's getting booed off stage because he won't go. Figgy is still on stage. What is he doing? Go, bro. Get out of here. All right, now we're getting the main event stare down. I'm excited for this one. You're playing some more music. Here we go. Francis Ngannou versus Ciryl Gane. Oh, my God. Francis is ginormous. God, these guys are huge. Look at Ciryl Gane's denim shorts. Denim shorts? Who chose those out for him? Both with their titles here. Ciryl Gane looking like an absolute hillbilly in his denim shorts. Imagine if Ngannou just cheap shotted him right now. They're both looking at the camera now. They are ginormous. Okay, there we go. Press conference is over. Stare downs are over. We'll talk about some stuff in a minute. By the way, guys, we are 11 subscribers away from 2,000. First order of business, before we even get to the press conference, let me find something that I want to show Hank Hill real quick. A hilarious clip I got to now email myself. Copy, I guess, maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna do a poll right in a minute about Figgy. But I want to show you guys this clip real quick. I found it absolutely hysterical. Yeah, Figgy will go back and Cejudo will tell him he did great. Let me X out of this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. I think he's drunk and has terrible English. Yeah, I think he might be drunk. Let me go to my email, pull up this clip for you. Okay, let's see if we can get this up. Yes, we can. All right, Hank Hill, prepare for a treat, my friend. Hold on, I might need to open this in a different window. Open in new window. I don't know how to get it full screen, so it might look awful, but just give me a minute. The Moreno music was absolutely perfect. That press conference was a lot better than I anticipated, to be quite honest. So give me a second. I'm going to show you guys a clip from... Take a look. That's not it. That's not it either. Oh, I bet you because it's not up. Let's take a look. Nope, that's not it either. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got it here. Hold on one second, guys. I'm fixing this up for you. I saw this on Twitter. So let me bring this up real quick. Let me edit this. Shrink it up so it fits in here. I gotta like add a source to my OBS streaming software real quick. And then I can show you guys it on the screen. So there we go. Let's pull that up. There we go, right there. All right, here we go, guys. Let me transition this over. Let me give you audio. All right, here we go. Let's take a listen.
Your old coach, Fernando Lopez, has come out and said this week that he wants to put aside your rivalry and he almost looks at you as like a son. I'm interested what you think of this, and would you be willing to do the same?
You almost think at me as a what?
As a son.
What the fuck is that?
Your old coach, Fernando Lopez, has come out and said this week that he wants to put aside your rivalry and he almost looks at you as like a son. I'm interested what you think of this, and would you be willing to do the same?
You almost think that me as a what?
As a son.
What the fuck is that?
All right, there we go. There we go. There you have it. Let me get rid of that off the screen now. Transition that there. Get out of studio mode. That's from Harry Davies from Mirror Fighting, wherever that is. I saw it on Twitter. Absolutely hilarious. Damn near made me shit myself when I saw it. I don't know if you guys find it as funny, but I found it absolutely hysterical. What the fuck is that? And I'm going to be honest, now we're going to talk about the presser a little bit. I'm a person who doesn't really believe you can have all these takeaways from a presser. I just watch them for more of an entertainment value. And that press conference was absolutely hysterical. And there's some small takeaways you can take away from that. But I hope you guys found that funny. Let me end this poll. 75% of you guys say Ngannou is the most unintentional, hilarious fighter. I agree. I did not realize Ngannou was so funny. He's an absolute gem. The responses combined with the little bit of confusion from him just was making me laugh my ass off. Absolutely making me laugh my ass off. So, couple things from the presser. Let's first talk about Deiveson Figueiredo, because I really think, it's not, at the end of the day, it's going to matter what he does in the fight on Saturday at UFC 270. And why do I still got these headphones on? What am I doing here? Let me take these headphones off. But at the end of the day, it's going to matter what he does in the trilogy fight against Brandon Moreno on Saturday at UFC 270. But this guy embarrassed himself tonight. I truly believe 100% Henry Cejudo is teaching him how to promote himself. And Henry Cejudo is the last guy that should be teaching anyone how to promote themselves. Look at Francis Ngannou. I believe truly he did a much better job representing himself at this press conference. Deiveson Figueiredo is constantly just trying to be insulting, and Brandon Moreno's being nothing but nice. It just was awkward. It was just kind of awkward for Figgy. I thought it was funny because Moreno's like, dude, just stop. This is not how you truly are. So I don't know if it's Henry Cejudo in his ear telling him, you should act a certain way if you want to get paid big money, even though Henry Cejudo, I wouldn't be taking his advice about negotiation in any means. Or if it's really Figgy. We seen Conor after he lost the second fight to Dustin. He just came into that third presser. He was pissed off, and he was pissed because he lost. And there's a chance that Figgy's just really pissed off because he lost that second fight, and he doesn't believe he should have. But here's the problem. If he thinks that he just had a bad night, and he doesn't actively look to improve and make adjustments, it's not going to be a good night for him Saturday either. So we'll see, but I think Figueiredo just kind of made a goof of himself at the press conference. The French media member who was saying, oh, you said Ciryl Gane's an easy fight because Francis said Stipe was my toughest fight. Stipe was my toughest fight is past tense. He hasn't fought Ciryl Gane yet. You don't know what your toughest fight is until it actually happens. So this guy is just a clown. I'm all for asking questions. You said this, you said that. It's fine. But this guy is just trying to stir up nonstop shit. Francis Ngannou couldn't have handled any question any better, in my opinion. As far as who knocked who out in the sparring or did Francis knock him out, I think there's somewhere truth in the middle. Maybe Ngannou rocked him and, he kind of exaggerated a bit. But also, I don't want anyone. I'm not a Francis Ngannou defender here, okay? Because I know some people are going to say, "Dude, you're talking about sparring. You look like an idiot." The reason he's talking about sparring is the fact that Ciryl Gane and Francis's old coach released highly edited sparring footage just to make Ciryl Gane look good. So they're the one that broke that quote unquote unwritten rule first. So we can't trash Ngannou for that. Brandon Moreno at the press conference, absolutely laid back, absolutely hilarious. Enjoyed it very, very much. Ngannou looked nervous or confused about giving the fist to Gane. It looked like Ngannou wanted to hug or to shake hands, and Gane felt it, so he gave him knuckles. Yeah, for me, it's not like I'm some kind of psychiatrist here, and I don't know how much this actually has an effect on the fight. I think Francis's animosity is towards the coach. There's more to that scenario then we know. Francis, for some reason, does not like his former coach. And I think he actually likes Ngannou. I think he likes Gane. I think Francis Ngannou likes Ciryl Gane. I just think he doesn't like the coach. So Gane is with the coach. So it's a little bit of a weird dynamic. But it was kind of weird. I think they probably were. And also, I think Gane was trying to say, or Ngannou was trying to say when he said, we weren't training partners. I think he was saying, I was training in America, but a couple times I trained back there. That doesn't necessarily mean we're training partners. There's people from, XYZ fight team that goes to, let's say Team Alpha Male. That doesn't necessarily mean all of a sudden they're teammates. They might have just got some training there. And I think Ngannou looks at it as, okay, he was there in the country, so he trained there for a bit. Not that he rejoined the team per se, but it's semantics. It really doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Joey, who was telling the truth? Was Francis exaggerating the head kick KO, or was Gane telling the truth that he did get hurt but not knocked out? My guess is, again, I think it's somewhere in the middle there. We can both agree from both their sides. Ngannou landed a head kick that really hurt Ciryl Gane. Whether it actually knocked him out, or maybe Francis Ngannou with the language barrier knocked him out of sparring. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe Ngannou took a knee. Maybe he stumbled a little bit. And the truth is somewhere in between. I think Francis Ngannou is not bold-faced lying. I don't think Ciryl Gane is bold-faced lying. I don't really think this should be discussed, but it's because Ciryl Gane's coach released the sparring footage for no reason. Absolutely no reason to release that. Figgy's lucky he has his post limited on Instagram. What, you can't comment on it? I feel like there's going to be more people to support Moreno than to watch the main event. We'll see. I think the main event is going to be more popular. Comments. Okay, I see what you're saying. Limit his Instagram comments. So I already realized what you were saying. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor and like this stream. I greatly appreciate it. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Support the channel. We are 11 subscribers away from 2,000. Hopefully we'll hit it tomorrow. The reporter guy who said the easier fight question, he said it wrong because I remember what Francis said exactly. He said that Stipe was a tougher. It took a couple shots to put him down. Okay. Yeah, either way, these guys are twisting words just to try to start some type of, headline for their article after the fact. What's up, Evic? Appreciate you, my friend. That's what the reporter meant, but he effed up wrong. Yeah. Francis is confused. I feel like he's going to forget his team's game plan and just try to do his own thing because he looked too nervous. We'll see. That's an interesting analysis. That's the word I was looking for. I think that, maybe Francis just feels weird in a personal environment. They're just sitting there talking, kind of coexisting. But I think it's a whole different environment when you get in there to fight. I got some new gymnastic rings today. Anyone else get gym equipment since the gym are closed? Okay, there you go. Yeah, the coach said it's unbroken rule to not air out practice things, and then the coach did it. Yeah, it's very strange. I like the coach, though. He's literally hyping the fight up more than the fighters. But yeah, maybe because he's looking to get that cut, he's going to get. If Gane admitted Francis hurt him sparring, imagine when Ngannou is actually trying to hurt him and it's in beast mode. Notice how Ngannou said he wasn't trying to hurt him and did that. Scary. Who knows? There's freak stuff all the time. You never really know what could really happen there. I don't look too much into that sparring. They're not going full force. And especially when people try to decipher, Gane got the better of him in sparring. Francis Ngannou's style is not conducive to sparring. The guy's a straight up murderer. He's looking to land kill shots at all times. That's his game plan. And he can't do that in sparring. So it's a whole different ball game. After the fight, if Gane loses, he will probably end up going to train with Francis and screw over his coach, Fernand. That'd be hilarious. What the F? Alexander Volkov versus Tom Aspinall, March 19th. Did it get canceled? It got canceled, didn't it? I just know the way you said what the F. Did you see Neil Magny versus Max Griffin? I don't care about that fight, so it's Hamzat versus Gilbert next. It better be. Also, when they were sparring, it was a small space. They didn't have a full-size octagon. Exactly. Who knows, man? And also, when you're sparring, it's not a championship-level fight where you're dialed in 100%. Who knows? Maybe Ciryl Gane was running 20 miles that day, and Francis Ngannou just showed up. Maybe Francis Ngannou was hitting the gym for 2 hours beforehand, and Ciryl Gane just showed up. You don't know where they were at. Maybe Francis Ngannou was up the whole night before, and Ciryl Gane wasn't. The sparring is not optimal circumstances. I don't think you can read into it too much. Gane looked bigger than Ngannou when they faced off. I don't know. It was hard to tell. They both look ginormous. Even in sparring, he's still capable of knocking anyone out. He can KO by glancing a blow. Yeah, I mean, on the most molecular level of my analysis of this fight, it takes one shot in 25 minutes for Francis Ngannou to win this fight. For me, it's not about if Francis Ngannou lands, because he will land in this fight, mark my words. It's how many times does it take for Francis Ngannou to get the KO. He hit Stipe with some hard shots in that second fight that Stipe absorbed. Ciryl Gane hasn't really taken too much damage throughout his MMA career. So it's really hard to say. But for me, it's how many shots does it take for Ngannou to find that chin and put it to sleep. So, might be 2, might be 3, might be just 1. Only time will tell. I am super excited. Let's do a quick poll in here. Let's do a quick poll. I know I've done a couple of these. Who wins at UFC 270? Ngannou, Gane. Because maybe Gane can absorb a couple of those shots, Ginge. It might be one shot. You know, I think, you know, it has to be the right shot. But, man, if Ngannou can find that one kill shot in 25 minutes, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Guys, go vote in the poll. I'm going to stay on here for a little bit longer. If you have any more questions, I'm thinking we're at 10 subscribers. Let me put that up real quick. We are 10 subscribers from 2,000. So I'm thinking we might hit that 2,000 mark tonight or tomorrow morning. So tomorrow I will do a 2,000 subscriber celebration. So if anyone's not subscribed right now, go subscribe. Run up those subscribers. Only if you're going to come back and watch the content. Did you see how huge they were when they faced off? I know they were ginormous, bro. Homework. They were humongous. Fight broke out. Dana couldn't have done nothing. Imagine if a full-blown, like they were both 100% trying to go after each other. In that footage, Francis had big gloves on and no shoes, while Gane had small gloves and shoes on. Exactly. There you go. I'm sure the shoes on gives you more grip on the mats, you know. So Gane and Ngannou talking about not being partners in English was an interesting moment. They could have had words for each other in French, but kept it in English for us. Respect. Yeah, very respectable. Izzy will whoop Ngannou in a sparring session. Aren't all because you don't look for KOs unless you are Strickland. Yeah. One shot. Imagine Jason Herzog is the ref and has to pull one of them off. Herb Dean is the referee for the main event. So somebody going to die. Somebody going to die. It's probably going to be Herb Dean. It is. I already saw it on Twitter. The referees are announced. I think Jason Herzog might be the co-main event referee. I can't remember. Gone 5'8", 42. What's that? I don't know what that means. 58-42. Oh, you're saying that's your thought process on who wins? Right now on the poll, it's 50-50. Don't leave us. Yeah, I'm going to stay on for a little longer. Keep the questions coming, guys. As long as you keep the questions coming, I'll stay for at least another half an hour. So keep the questions coming. If you guys really want to support the channel, you can send some super chats. You know, down below, you can click the little money sign. Every dollar goes back into the channel. If you want to support the channel, you can become a member. The link is in the description. A bunch of benefits there. But I'll stay on for a little while. Keep the poll saying you were going to do one on Figgy. Oh, yes, I'm going to do one on Figgy. Yep, in a second. Hold on a second. He's very, very well. Take a few. He's in tremendous condition. Yeah, that's the thing a lot of people forget. Depending on your condition, I feel like you can absorb more damage. Love your channel, Guru. Keep up the grind. The channel will definitely grow. Almost 2,000, my friend. Thank you, Mello, for the kind words. I honestly think Gane is going to bring the fight down. I don't think he's going to be able to get Ngannou down. Some people think that. I don't believe he's getting Ngannou down. I just don't. Or Francis may hit him right on the button. We can see. It could happen. Could very well happen. Originally bet 5U on Gane at plus 140 a month ago. And leaning more Francis closer. Gane looks kind of nervous. Francis 135 is good value to pass on. I truly think Francis is going to win, guys. It's not high confidence. For me, percentage level, maybe 60-40 Ngannou. I just think he finds the knockout shot. There is openings in Ciryl Gane's game when he's backing up. But in the same token, when Ngannou's rushing in, if Ciryl Gane just gets a perfectly placed counter, he could sleep Ngannou. Do you think if Figgy and Moreno jumped Ngannou, they could take him? Probably. They have to wear him out quite a bit first. Would you be interested in doing a show with other streamers like a co-host? It's always possible. I actually did one today with James Lynch. Did you check that out? I did one today with James Lynch. It's in the community tab if you want to check it out later. The link is in my community tab. I posted it. I did it this morning on his channel, his second channel. But yeah, I'm always interested maybe doing something with somebody. I don't know. I'm very selective though. Yeah, I don't know why he called me guru. I just assumed that he was just saying I was a guru of some sort. I don't think he was calling me the other MMA channel. I don't think he meant it like that. Why do people watch Nate get his ass whooped and they both even know this is for a payday? I think the Dustin fight is competitive. I was hoping for Mark Goddard for the main event. It's Herb. I'm 99% sure it's Herb. Gane wearing a hoodie, which makes him look bigger, might sway some bets for Gane. Ngannou round 1 KO. I got Ngannou round 3. I think he's going to be very careful early. Can we miss Jason Herzog as the best ref and that ball guy and Herb are top runners for worst ref? Dude, I actually can't stand Big Dan Murgliato. Joey, who wins? Aspinall versus Volkov. I'm torn on the fight. I don't know who wins. I think Aspinall is out of his fight. I've seen a cancellation recently. Let me go check. What an extremely odd press conference that was. Tom Aspinall. Let's see. Oh, they pulled him out of his fight with Shamil Abdurakhimov, and they put him in with Alexander Volkov in March. I see. He had a fight in like February. I think Alexander Volkov wins that fight. I think he outstrikes him. I think he's durable enough. But that's an interesting matchup, and that's a good level up of competition for Tom Aspinall. I'll go Alexander Volkov. I might even do a poll on that in a minute. Guys, keep the questions coming. I'll stay on as long as we have questions. Subscribe to the channel. Become a member of the channel. We got members only Discord now. We're going to be live messaging during UFC 270. Right as the main event's going on, I'll be messaging in the members only Discord. So if you guys want to join that, that'd be awesome. Let me do another poll. Did Figgy embarrass himself at the presser? Let's take a look. Let's see what you guys think. Did he embarrass himself at the presser? From the four from today, who would you invite to your channel if you could tomorrow? From the 4 from today. What do you mean the 4? Who's the 4? What death match is Keith Peterson reffing? That's hilarious, bro. Keith Peterson's always looking to have a death match on his hand. I don't understand what you're saying from the 4 from today. Oh, I see. From the 4 people at the presser. Probably Francis Ngannou. That dude had me laughing my ass off. It'd be Francis Ngannou, then Brandon Moreno, then Ciryl Gane, then Deiveson. Do you think the contract drama will do more to motivate or distract Francis? I'm on the camp of motivation. Francis is well worth a bet being the underdog. Agreed. Yup, Francis is the underdog from what I understand. Curtis Blades couldn't get the guy 100% striking match, and Francis will catch him. Let's not forget Ngannou's chin is solid. We don't know how Gane's chin is. We will find out. The stream earlier went great. Really good. Appreciate you watching, Ginge. No, I meant he's an MMA guru. Okay. Gane wins. Moreno wins. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, the real... Okay. Let's see. Now I'm getting lost in the questions, guys. Keep spamming the chat with questions. I'd rather have too many questions than not enough. Let's see. The MMA Group voice was using the Brandon Moreno hype package. Voice was used in the Brandon Moreno hype package. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't think Stipe has much left. He is 39. Somebody was on here the other day and said that a clip from my channel was on somebody else's channel. And I was dying to know where this was. But nobody told me. Nobody ever gave me an info. So if you ever see my channel, something with me in it, on somebody else's, you got to let me know. Facts, I guess we're talking about, okay. I don't think Stipe has much left. He is 39. Plus, those 2 wars took a lot out of him. It was good to do shows with other people. That way the algorithm will cross-reference you into the YouTube auto watch section. Okay, sounds good to me. Why do they randomly pull people out of fights and put them in new matchups? They did this with Saeed said. I don't know, man. I guess they think it was a better idea. Another thing, I think Derek went into that fight defeated, agreed. What would you do? What would Dana do if fights started and they didn't fight at all and just talked and gave each other a hug? I don't know. I think the referee would have to be in charge of that and tell him to fight. But that would be weird. Someone said Ngannou should miss weight and then win the fight. That way, technically, he wouldn't win the championship or he'd be stripped of the belt. And then he would not get his contract auto-extended. But I don't know if it's worth all that trouble. Someone was saying that earlier. Figgy wins 52-48 for me. Not confident, but super close. I'm 70-30 on Moreno. But something keeps telling me that Figgy might pull it off. Geez, look like everyone thinks Figgy embarrassed himself at the presser. If you haven't voted in the poll yet, go vote in the poll. I'm going to take it down here in a minute. Moreno's having too much fun. He already ain't ready for this. I think he loses the fourth fight in Mexico, maybe. We'll see. Only time will tell. I'm going to get rid of this now. We don't need that anymore. Weird matchmaking. Volkov just beat a top guy. I think he's top 5 or at least 6. Aspinall is getting rushed, and he said he didn't want to be. I think it's a good natural progression for him. I don't think it's crazy rushed. And they needed a main event for that card. No one looks goofier than O'Malley. Why were French-speaking people attacking French? I have no idea. Who picked no? Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Who picked no? I say he made a fool of himself, but he wasn't himself embarrassed at his shitty behavior. Yeah, I just think from other people's opinions, did he embarrass himself was my thought process. All Lego fans will forever hate Figgy. Yeah, that was an ugly belt. Ciryl Gane will get destroyed by Prime Cormier. Don't mess with the Lego people. James should have had you on his main channel. His side channel gets no views and doesn't have a lot of subs. Yeah, but I wanted to go. We talked about going on his Q&A. And actually, for me, I preferred to go on his smaller channel. Because one, for me, it was more of a fun experience. And our channels are similar sizes, those two channels. So for me, I don't want to ever feel like I'm leeching off of somebody. So if you ask me my personal preference, what did I want to do? I wanted to go on that channel. So, and he didn't ask me that, but I'm just saying, we talked about going on a Q&A. That's where he does his Q&A. There's plenty of people. There's someone that signed up for a membership today that was in his Q&A earlier that didn't even see my channel before. So for me, it's more important for a fun experience. And then also maybe I can help his second channel a little bit. The guys gave me advice, answered questions, watched my channel even when I was a little bit under 1,000, I believe. So I appreciate him. And for me, it was just about fun. It wasn't about trying to leech off as many subscribers as I physically could. And maybe one day I'll go on his main channel. You never know. But for me, I'm very selective because I don't ever want to feel like I built this channel off of somebody else. And like if I went on his main channel, I know he's got over like 30,000 subs because he's got good content there, good videos. For me, I don't ever want to feel like, oh, I got like 100 subscribers because I, went and leached off of somebody else. So I liked it. I hope some of my subscribers went over there and subscribed. I'm sure they did. Some of his subscribers went over here and subscribed. One even became a member today. So I appreciate it. And for me, it was just about having fun, and we had a good time. We'll do it again. Maybe one day I'll have him on my channel. I don't know. But thanks for caring, Hank Hill. At least we can say that. Well, so who to call out Moreno if Moreno wins, since he always wants to come back and fight? So who to call out Moreno if Moreno? I hope so. I'd like that. That'd be interesting. Ciryl Gane being the fave means heavyweight is actually weak AF. Okay. Well, French people attacking French because they're jealous and he was not repping France. Yeah, I guess so. What happens to Masvidal after he takes to Elda Colby? I don't know. What's the best undercard fight? Ilia Topuria versus Charles Jourdain. Who did you have an interview with? It wasn't an interview. It was a live stream Q&A, like similar to my live chat with James Lynch. I did it on his second channel, Lynch MMA, but the link is in the community tab. I post it in my community only tab. Guys, if you haven't liked this stream yet, do me a favor. Run up the likes on this stream. We got 37 likes. Let's see if we can get it to 40. Come on, guys. I know you can. I know there's some of you watching right now who are like, I don't feel like clicking it. Go click the button. Help the channel out. Moreno was very cringe too, though. I don't think Moreno was very cringe. He was just acting like a little kid having fun. I think Moreno versus Figgy could be early fight of the year. We'll see. So, fun fact, I watched a boxing match where two good friends fought each other and the ref talked to the commissioner on the site and requested their purses be held. They started fighting after that. Weird. Why do you ask for their purses to be held? I think I misclicked no instead of yes, so it's 100%. Okay, hopefully. I don't know what those percentages. Most people think Figueiredo embarrassed himself at the presser. I wouldn't be surprised if Aspinall puts Volk away. Fair enough. If Francis comes in overweight, he still keeps the belt, and it's just a fight, not a championship, unless Gane doesn't accept the fight. Yeah, but the UFC could strip him, essentially, for missing weight. That's what they should do. If a champion misses weight, they should strip him. Your prediction for UFC 270 pay-per-view buys? I'll say 700,000. Who would you have in Aspinall versus Volkov? I lean Volkov early. Aspinall still a little bit untested. Let's see real quick. Let's ask the chat. Who wins? Aspinall, Volkov. Let's see. Go vote in the poll. FanDuel funded. Thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. I greatly appreciate you, man. It means a lot. Every dollar goes back into the channel. FanDuel funded. You're the man. You're the man. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. It means a lot. But I think Volkov has leveled up quite a bit. I think he looked pretty good in the Gane fight, even though he lost. Aspinall has looked good, but I think he's beatable. And also, we haven't seen him against, elite level fighters. So for me, I go Volkov right now, but I might change my mind. Let me watch a little bit. Aspinall has fast hands. He has power. Volkov's super tall, but he doesn't use that, length and reach enough, in my opinion. So for me, it's a tough fight to pick, but right now I lean Volkov. I think he outstrikes him. I think he keeps the distance. I think Volkov can absorb the strikes from Aspinall. It's not like Aspinall has Derek Lewis level power. But if Aspinall wins, that puts him right on track for be 1-2 wins away from a title fight. If Aspinall could, let's say, he goes out there and stops Volkov, and let's say Derek Lewis beats Tai Tuivasa, I'd like to see Aspinall and Lewis matched up. So go vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys think. It's funny how Diaz was calling out DP when it's 270 fight week. I wish they'd make that fight already, because they didn't throw any punches outside of the occasional jabs for 7 rounds. Oh, I see what you're saying. So he said hold their purses. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I see what you mean now. Let's see. I'm thinking this car sells 400, 450. I think it does. If I had to give you a range, because I just guessed 700, I would say it definitely does over 500. I think it does 500 to 700. If I'm being honest, I think 500 to 700 it would do about that. I think so. Can you do a Moreno Figgy poll? Your wish is my command. As soon as we get this poll voted through. Come on, we need to get somebody to win here. Is it Aspinall or Volkov? Go vote in the poll. Nowhere near as many people who are in this live stream watching right now have voted in the poll. So do me a favor. Go vote in it right this very second. Appreciate you guys. And somebody go break that tie. Now, Moreno was hella cringe. How old is he? I don't think so. Figgy was more cringe. I mean, I thought Moreno was just having fun. I mean, they're at a press conference. They're about to go fight each other in a cage. How mature do you need to be? But I don't know. Maybe we'll do another poll. Maybe we'll do another poll here. But would Francis have fulfilled his contract if he comes in overweight? Yes, he would have, because he still only had 1 fight on his contract. Joey, is this your full-time job? I wish it was, my friend. If you guys keep signing up to become members, and you keep donating to the channel, and you keep watching the videos and liking the videos, I can make it full-time. So, guys, go become a member of the channel. I need you guys. Link is in the description. It's $3. Bunch of benefits. I think it will sell good. Mexicans are most loyal fan base. Yeah, I mean, I think the Moreno-Figgy fight helps. I think it helps quite a bit. If Islam defeats Beneil and defeat the winner of Oliveira-Justin, would Islam defeat against Conor, and couldn't that be the biggest fight in the UFC and the way to get Khabib back? I don't know if Khabib would ever come back, but if Islam defeats Beneil Dariush and then wins the title off the winner of Oliveira versus Justin, that Islam-Conor fight would be ginormous. And imagine somehow Conor comes out there and just starts his Islam Makhachev. We're living in a fantasy land there. But imagine that. That would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. And, I mean, you know how big that would be? That would be a massive fight. And maybe, just maybe. Okay. So, Volkov 54%, Aspinall 46%. So let me go do another poll. Let's see what you guys got. Hold on one second. Time for a Figgy versus Moreno poll. Who wins at UFC 270? Figgy, Moreno. I also really like Moreno's accent. I mean, I think it just makes him really likable for whatever reason. Dariush is going to KO Islam, in my opinion. I doubt that, but maybe. Moreno is just super happy and excitable. Personality. Figgy's just a wanker. Okay. I watch your videos over and over at work. Keep out, man. The real loyal subscriber right there, man. Appreciate you 100%. Mexicans, we go that hacked cable, so we watch it for free. No need to pay pay-per-view. There you go. I really hope Tom wins, but I think it's too fresh to deal with Volkov. Okay. Poll, who got the biggest pop from the crowd? It was definitely Moreno. We don't even need a poll for that one. When Figueroa wins, what's next? The next flyweight title fight? Depending on how he wins, maybe a Moreno fourth fight. If not, Pantoja probably gets the fight. If for some reason Pantoja can't get it, then the winner of Kai Kara France versus Askarov. So I just gave you a million different scenarios right there. An absolute million different scenarios. 64% picking Moreno so far, 36% picking Figgy. Guys, go vote. Figgy's my boy. He's going to win a decision. Figgy has to fight Moreno again if he wins. Yeah, I mean, he would have lost. It'd be 1-1-1. Why wouldn't you do the fourth fight? Makes too much sense. Imagine he rocks Makhachev, then calls out Khabib in the ring. Yeah, that would be insanity. The UFC would have to try to lure Khabib back. I don't know if it's possible. You misclicked again, Cyber. What are you doing, Cyber? What are you doing, my friend? Oh man, I just seen Fast's a message in the members only Discord. I feel like Alexander Romanov more hype fighter. He literally slams his coach after he wins. Yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention to him. I know he has a fight coming up. Who do you think Khabib come back? Champ Islam or Charles after defeating Islam? I don't think Khabib probably ever comes back. But if I had to pick one, someone defeating Islam. I think that's the most likely scenario. Is CCC trying to set up a fight with him and Moreno? I think it's possible. For me, the most compelling matchup for Henry Cejudo right now would be for the flyweight title. I would love that fight. I think he loses to Piotr Jan. I think he loses to get dominated by Alexander Volkanovski. So, for me, the most compelling fight. For me, the most compelling fight would be Henry Cejudo at flyweight fighting Brandon Moreno if he wins this fight. If Islam is close, as good as Khabib, then he will fight Conor in a second fight. Yeah, if I'm Islam, why not take that fight? That's a big fight. It's a big fight and a very winnable matchup. You've seen what Khabib did to him. Why wouldn't you be licking your chops to fight him? Cyberpower clicked Moreno, but he meant Figgy. I see. I was confused there. Guys, keep the messages coming. We're almost on 2 hours. You know, I'll probably hit the 2 hour mark and then I'm off of here. You know, another stream. It looks like, we are 10 subscribers away from 2,000. So if I had to guess, we'll probably hit it tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon or evening, I will do a live stream celebrating 2,000 subscribers. And we'll talk about 270 some more. We can analyze it from all different aspects. I could talk, as you guys can see, I can sit here and discuss MMA for hours on end. We can rehash the same details. I don't even care. It's just, for me, it's fun just trying to decipher, the different possibilities of big fights, especially. And don't forget, guys, live on Saturday evening, 1 a.m. Eastern, iffy, depending on when the fights end, I will be doing a live UFC 270 post-fight. Make sure you're there. Who in the chat is going to be there Saturday night after the fights? Let me know in the chat. Cejudo versus Moreno in Mexico. That'd be fun. Arman versus Islam in a year. I don't know if Arman's going to make it up that quick. 8-hour live stream to celebrate 2K. Absolutely not. Ngannou killed Rosenstrike in an instant. It took 25 minutes for Gane. Yeah, he really did murder him. Absolutely slaughtered Rosenstrike. You really did slaughter him. Young Cloaker will be there. Appreciate you, my friend. Looks like 71% are taking Moreno. 29% taking Figgy. So there we go. I'll leave it up for a little bit longer. We'll see if it changes. Avik will be there. Yeah, in there. 100%. Keep out. I love doing those live post fights now. It seems like a lot of people like to show up for those. That's some of my most viewed live content. Olive sleeps Islam, to be honest. Or he makes him tap with a guillotine. Yeah, Oliveira is a terrible matchup for Islam, in my opinion. I'll be there if I'm still awake. You better, Ginge. You better. CCC versus Brandon in Mexico. It sounds like a very enjoyable fight to me. I mean, I don't think Henry's ever coming back. The UFC is never going to pay the guy. He thinks he's some massive draw, and he's not. Nobody really cares about him. I mean, I did a poll on my channel about, do you care to ever see Henry Cejudo fight again? And basically nobody even cared. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Wouldn't you think Figgy at his prime shape beats Moreno? I don't know, man. Was he not in his prime shape last fight? We'll find out. If he loses this one, then the answer is no. So, I picked Figgy to win the second one. I thought he was going to dominate Moreno. I thought that he was sick in the first one. Then the groin shot, he should have won anyway, if not for the groin shot. But then Moreno dominated him in the second one. So how can I pick him in the third one? And I wanted to. I wanted to pick Deiveson Figueiredo, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I absolutely could not do it, guys. But who knows? We might see a fourth fight if Moreno wins. Figgy said he would go to Mexico after he wins with his wife. He really shouldn't. Cartels there, not a good idea. Yeah, I mean, there's vacation places. People go there all the time to vacation. I'm sure there's nice places, just like there is anywhere. There's shitty places and nice places to vacation. Figgy looked like trash in the second fight. He barely made weight. Okay, he might look like trash in the third fight. You never know. Moreno looked top notch in that second fight. He may look top notch in the third fight. He may look terrible. We won't know till Saturday. Who do you think UFC pairs Ilya up with next? I think you should get someone in the top 15. Maybe the winner of Caceres versus Sadiq Youssef. Maybe a Shane Burgos could be a potential possibility. I wouldn't mind seeing Topuria versus Yeah, match up Burgos with Ilya Topuria. Who did Burgos? Burgos just got a win, right? Yeah, so if Topuria wins, Shane Burgos just beat Billy Q. If Topuria wins, let's get a Topuria versus Shane Burgos matchup. That'd be a nice fight. Okay, so 67% is picking Moreno, 33% picking Figgy. Let's do a poll for that. Who wins? Topuria or Shane Burgos? I'd go Topuria, but it's too early to tell. I would like to see Saturday's fights first. Figgy still got the belt put on him after a draw. Yeah, but he didn't defend it. It was just, he didn't lose it. Where the heck has Bellator been? I don't know. I think they have an event coming up soon. Ouch, that'd be a banger. Yeah, that was a good idea, wasn't it? That was a good idea. That was right off the top of my head. I just kind of peeked at the top 15 and said, okay, Shane Burgos would be a lot of fun. Makes a lot of sense, too, considering he just got a win over Billy Q. If not, do Topuria versus Billy Q. I mean, it would be Topuria coming off a win, Billy Q coming off a loss. But still be a lot of fun. Okay, let's see who you guys are voting on, and then I'm going to get out of here. People keep saying Figgy won first fight. I thought Moreno won both fights. I thought Figgy would have won the first fight if not for the point deduction. Yeah, some people are always complaining somehow the poll messes up. I don't know what to tell you, Ginge. So, apologies for you. I wish you could switch it. I don't know why you can't switch it. I don't know why you can't switch it, my friend. Let me X out of these tabs. I don't need these tabs anymore. Got the UFC rankings open. Before I leave, one last reminder to make sure you like the stream. Also, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, go subscribe to the channel. I should be streaming tomorrow. I want to stream the day I hit 2,000 subscribers. I think tomorrow will be the day I hit 2,000. Appreciate you guys joining me for this UFC 270 pre-fight press conference watch-along. It's been a lot of fun. We're 50-50 on the Tabora Burgos fight. As soon as somebody breaks that tie, I'm going to end the poll, and then I'm going to get out of here. So it's been a lot of fun talking to you guys, as always. Great way just to spend 2 solid hours just sitting in a room by myself, looking at a camera, talking to myself. I wouldn't want to do anything else. So somebody go break that tie. Somebody go break that tie. I'll be streaming tomorrow, man. We're going to hit 2,000 subscribers tomorrow. Even if we don't hit 2,000, we'll be so close. Okay, you want to see the Francis clip again? We'll show this Francis clip again. I got to pull it up, though, which is actually really infuriating. Let's see. I want to find it myself. Where is it? Comment on a video after this, and I'll send you the link. No one vote. Okay, no one vote. Toporia's taking the advantage, 58% to 42. I'm going to end this poll. Apparently, I have a Baltimore accent. People have told me I have a Baltimore accent. So, I don't think I have an accent, but I don't know. Even today when I was on Lynch's live stream, someone said, "Are you from the South? You have an accent." So, I don't know. But I'm gonna show this video again. But remember, homework, the second this stream ends, if you want to just comment below on this stream, I'll comment back with the link for you, okay? So let me open this up real quick. Open in a new window. Let's see. Rewind that up. Let me open up OBS, studio mode. We'll end it with this. Okay, we got that right there. The audio is on. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's end the stream on this pretty much. Let's see if we can get it going. Oh, I got to put my headphones back. Well, I want to listen to it one more time too. So here we go. Here's a clip from one of Francis Ngannou's interviews, which was absolutely hysterical.
Your old coach, Fernando Lopez, has come out and said this week that he wants to put aside your rivalry, and he almost looks at you as like a son. I'm interested what you think of this, and would you be willing to do the same?
You almost think that me as a what?
As a son.
What the fuck is that?
Your old coach,
let's do it one more time
Lopez,
since
has
it
come out and
started
said
again.
this week that he wants to put aside your rivalry, and he almost looks at you as like a son. I'm interested what you think of this, and would you be willing to do the same?
You almost think that me as a what?
As a son.
What the fuck is that?
All right, so there we go. That's from Harry Davies on Twitter from Mirror Fighting. You know, I don't want to steal his interview clip, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was really hilarious. So if you guys want to go check out that interview, I think you guys will like it quite a bit. I haven't watched the full interview. I just happened to saw the clip on Twitter. I will send you that link, homework, when you comment on something after this. Absolutely hilarious clip. Let's see. Yeah, but that's weird that you, real quick, constantly growing. That's weird. I guess I don't have an accent to you. I don't know. You're talking to all of us, brother. Your subs. Thank you. Dang, ain't gonna lie. Ilya versus Shane sound crazy, but I wanted to see Shane versus Dan Ige. I like that fight too. Crazy how that is, huh? Nice stream, bro. Thanks for being a member, constantly growing. Fun fact: Till vs. Hall will not be a main event like it's supposed to be. Thank God. Show us the dog. I think he's asleep right now in the bedroom. So can't do that, Ginge. He'll come in here and start pulling on every wire he can find. LMFAO, hilarious. Did he ask you, will you be willing to do the same? So he is asking, will Francis look at Fernand as a son too? Lol. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what went on there, homework. I don't know. I think he meant like just kind of make bygones be bygones. So you guys got me on here for another 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes we spent watching the pre-fight press conference, analyzing, talking about it, laughing at Francis Ngannou. The 270 press conference was way better than I could have ever expected. We are 10 subscribers away from 2,000. We will hit it tomorrow. Today is January 20th, 2022. Appreciate every single one of you. Enjoy the rest of your nights. And see you guys tomorrow.